Today we are we're having our podcast. Yay! Welcome to Chit Chatting. Let me switch up the music. Hold up. Let me switch up the music. Welcome to our first episode of Chit Chatting. Wow! Today we're gonna be talking with Piper. We have topics about streaming. We have life topics today. We're gonna be talking about it all. We're gonna be yapping. Today. Yeah, it's time for me to constantly chat. It's yapping time. Yeah, we got Khan on the desk. We got my boba, and Piper didn't really like the monster. You know, he tasted it, went spit it out. He didn't like the monster. Okay, so we gave him some water so he can hydrate. I love the school. I hope you guys like the new background. I got a little glowy effect. Piper's a cat boy. Not normally a cat boy, but you know, I decided I think it would fit him best. So that's why. Love the lighting. Oh, thank you. It's nice lighting. I can make it go darker, or I can make it more intense, but I thought this was good. I thought it wasn't too like dark so you couldn't see me. I have the background, so it matches with the background. So yeah, thank you. But yeah, so we got Piper. Watch this shit. Hey man.
Hi.
Hey man.
What's good, bro? What's good? You already know who it is, Piper. You barely know me. I'm up in it.
Are you?
No, but I'm here.
And you're a cat boy.
Yeah, I saw that. You know, I really like the ears. I think the tail kind of fits me. Thank you, Chitzee. You made me look so pretty, bro. Thanks.
Oh, you're welcome. You even got like sparkles behind you and stuff, and you got like tentacles. So you know, it's like don't let anyone around those. Haha.
Haha. Yeah, I've always been glamorous, dog. You know. You know how it is.
Wow.
Yeah.
Glamorous. Haven't heard that word since I was like 2.
Hey, guess what? It's making a comeback now, bro. Okay, it's making a comeback.
Charlie said those are reserved.
Jolly's that guy, bro. He's him.
Yeah, Jolly is him. All right, are you ready for this shit, bro?
Oh, I am so ready. I was born ready.
Yeah, you you got your water ready and shit?
Oh yeah, dude. Of course, I'm hydrated. I'm smiling. I'm shining. You already know, dude.
Of course. And yes, I do English. I do English and stuff and things and whatever.
Oh yeah, totally. You read perfectly. You speak perfect English. I mean, no flaws, bro. You know.
Totally no like dyslexia. Nothing like that.
Yeah, totally, bro.
Yeah, of course. But yeah, guys, welcome to my first podcast episode. I won't be talking like too much to chat. I'll mention your guys' chats if I feel like it deems worthy for what we're saying. Yeah. But welcome everyone. Welcome to our first podcast of Chit Chatting with Piper and Chitzee.
Let's go.
So yeah, we got a lineup of topics and questions that you guys gave us. Is pretty pog. Thank you guys for all the topics and questions. If you guys added anything, I really appreciate it. Much love. And we're probably gonna do this like bi-weekly instead of like not every week. So if you guys have any topics and questions, just let us know. And if you also tip, if you want to be kept anonymous too, you can just DM me whatever you want. Just know nothing about balls, nothing about cock, just about the podcast, you know.
Yeah, let's keep the balls to a minimum because there's already so much of that going on.
Let's keep the balls to Piper, okay, not the streamer.
On God, line up, fellas.
Yeah. All right. Jolly is the first up. Hi, Saint. Welcome in. Is Tits the go-to? Oh yeah. Tits good to go. Tits is good to go. Oh shit. First one. Yo. We're gonna get. Let's see. Let's get to our first topics. Let's get right into it.
I'm down. Since
Piper is just so organized, he was quicker than me to getting to the topics.
Hey man, I like a little bit of a loose agenda. You know what I mean? I like to have a little bit of direction.
Your asshole's loose, bro. Like. Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, I keep it that way. You know, survival tactic.
Ah, yeah, of course. Let me just
in case the need arises. It's an inventory.
Yeah. Sorry, like redeems and stuff. You know how it is.
Yeah, no, that's why I have it so loose. I keep a harmonica up there just in case some shit happens, you know?
Of course. Yeah, of course. Okay. All right. So, let's see here. Let's see. So we might be a little bit scuffed, chat. We might be like a tiny bit scuffed, just because it's our first episode. But we'll get more comfy as we get into it, you know. So just you know, just chill. We got calm music and stuff. We're chilling. I can sometimes hear it when he shits. All right. I thought that was a good topic for discussion, so I said it out loud.
Yeah, that's good. I'm so glad.
Okay, so we got our first topic. Just kind of like a silly little one. We got a silly one coming in from Jolly, asking how much I should be pulling, as in him. You know, Jolly, you should be pulling a lot. You should be pulling a lot more than I've seen.
Wow.
Piper, do you have anything to add on to this?
I mean, I think it's an interesting question. Like, in the, I guess like the exterior of it does look kind of goofy. But I feel like there is something in that question, because I feel like a lot of people feel that it's, I guess, important in terms of casual segs. You know what I'm talking about? But I think it's different. I think the question in and of itself isn't a good place to be coming from, because hey man, it's okay to just be kind of alone. You know what I mean? It's good to figure who you are and figure out yourself, and not really focus on having to plap somebody down. You know what I mean? That's just gonna come with the territory. Didn't mean to, no pun intended. But yeah, man, I don't know. Like, I think it's different for each person, and I think it's up to you to decide if it's important or not. If it's not important, then you know what I mean, just go out and do your thing. But if it is, then you know what I mean, adjust your.
Yeah,
but here,
sorry.
I'll give you the short version, bro. Get out there, get some bitches, dog.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
what the fuck?
You should be pulling on God, bro.
Man,
like, you should be doing your thing.
All right, that was good. Yeah. All right. On to our next topic. This one's a little bit more into it. This one's from silly little small croc, you know.
Oh, shout out Croc, bro.
Yeah,
shout out Croc.
Small kook.
That's my boy.
Small cuckoo crazy man.
Small cock up in the building. Shout out.
Yeah, of course. All right. Croc asked, streamer to chatter relationships. What's acceptable? What's healthy? And how much should a streamer put into being friendly versus keeping it business and not being their like friend? Honestly, I would say, as a streamer myself, I've dealt a lot with this topic. I think still being new to streaming, I kind of don't really have that distance of being, keeping chat away from my personal life. I try my best. It's been getting better. It used to be a lot worse. I used to be very much a stepping stone. Everyone would just step all over me and I'd just take it. Just like, oh, fuck. But I think now it's a lot better. Turned off DMs. Only let people I really trust in my DMs now. Not just like everyone. but I do get a little parasocial, and I think that just comes with being a small streamer. I feel like it's a little bit easier when you're a bigger streamer, because sadly when you're a bigger streamer, everyone kind of gets lost in the crowd. But you know, being a smaller streamer, you're able to interact a lot easier with your community and react and hang out with everyone. But you know, it sucks. But I would just say, like, what's acceptable is obviously like being in chat. High five, men. You guys are sick. Being being acceptable is being like in chat. I would never let anyone just go in my DMs and talk to me on like talk to me like all the time, try to talk to me like all the time, like texting me like every day, like they're my best friend. I love everyone in chat. I love them so much, but I only can take so many people like being in my DMs. I'm so bad at like texting people and stuff. And I feel like that would be the same case for any other streamer. Like, they don't want like 10 plus people in their DMs talking to them all the time. That's what like Discord servers are for. But I think like what's healthy is just, you can be friends with your chatters. I think that's healthy. Just don't be there's just, everyone's different. Like, say like Jolly. Hi Jolly. Hi Jolly. Jolly DMs me silly fucking cat memes, okay? That's fucking healthy as shit. I love silly cats. I love silly cats and memes. That's normal. That's a normal thing you would do with friends. But I would just say, don't go in someone's like a streamer's DMs and start flirting with them, bro. Like, that's weird. Twitch is not a dating site. Twitch is not a dating site, and a lot of people have to realize that Twitch is just not a dating site. That's not normal. Going to a streamer's stream and kind of liking them and interacting with them a little bit, and then just immediately going, oh yeah, I want to date that streamer. Yeah, she's mine. I'm dating her. This could look like this could look like so many things. Even Piper knows. With like people giving like money to get their attention, or just constantly DMing them all the time. That's just not healthy. That should not be. We're not some fucking toy to be just one around with. We're behind the VTubers, behind the cameras, whatever persona you put online, we're people too, and that shouldn't be just walked all over and looked upon. I think that people just don't realize that there's another person there. They're just kind of falling in love with the persona they put out. Maybe someone is like super like chaotic energy, and then they go off stream and they're like actually just, you know, mellow as fuck and like, I don't know, just whatever. So they're just like a completely different person.
I also think, just to kind of like dig a little bit deeper on that, is I know that there is a difference in like, so every streamer has their own personality, and every streamer's community is going to be different. So I also feel like it's dependent on what community you're going into. So I feel like this community with you specifically, I feel like it is a lot easier to interact with chatters. And I also think that it's just the type of person that you are. I also think that you're always looking to make somebody feel comfortable, or you're always looking to entertain, while some people aren't exactly like that. So I feel as if it's very case to case. And I don't know if there is a blanket solution for how much interaction and how friendly you need to be with your chatters. But I also think it's like a stage by stage basis. So if somebody starts off, you know, you're getting like 1 viewer, 2 viewers. You're only interacting with those people. So it's kind of hard to not interact with them to a large degree. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
But whenever you hit like 100, 200, 300, and thousands of people, it is a lot easier to just focus on the content, because that chat is just looking like a roulette wheel. You know what I'm talking about? It's just constantly going. So I think it's a situation by situation basis, trying to figure out what exactly is appropriate. But I think that you do a really good job at you don't toe the line, but you do a really, really good job at not doing it like interacting too much and being too friendly. But I think you do it just enough to really make impact on people that come into your chat.
I try to be really welcoming to everyone in chat. And I am a little bit parasocial when it comes to like being like, oh yeah, chat's my friend, but it's just like I try to keep like a tiny little bit of a boundary, because I've just dealt with people that very much extend that boundary, and I'm a big people pleaser, and people like to step all over that, so, and take advantage of my people pleasing esque. So it's just it's a little difficult, and so I try to keep that border. I've gotten a lot better at communicating with people, and I've gotten a lot better at telling people when to fuck off. So it's just a matter of case and time and experience and life. Yeah.
You've been doing this for like 2 years, right? Like consistently?
Yeah, consistently.
So I would imagine in those 2 years, you've pretty much seen every like genre of chatter come into your chat. So I think that probably plays a part into you like dealing with those situations really well, because you've seen those scenarios over and over and over.
Oh yeah.
So you've got like the XP, bro. You're like level 99 boss when it comes to dealing with people.
If I haven't dealt with it, I've seen people deal with it. You know, like it's just it's just, you know, I know the signs, I see that they're there and whatever. So, you know, it's you know, and also if I even haven't dealt with it, I'll deal with it in the future. So it's just yeah. But yeah, so as time goes on, experience will happen. So
I think just to kind of combo off of that question, I'm not sure if you had any more to say, but I feel like this is a perfect time to kind of bring up Firewolf's question that he had sent in the Discord.
Mm-hmm.
He had said, to build onto what Small Croc had said, is there such a thing as too much engagement with the audience/audience member? What do you you got any thoughts on that, Chitzee?
Yeah, I do. I think that I think there could be too little engagement. I think I've seen lots of streamers that just don't interact with their community at all, besides if they're on stream. Like zero contact in their Discord, zero contact on Twitter. They just stream, see these people for like a couple hours a day, leave. It's just I think that's not something I personally would want as a streamer. That's very much like, don't talk to me unless I'm streaming, don't be my friend, whatever. And that kind of makes it as like chat becomes friends with each other rather than the streamer. So I guess I could see that people might still get a little bit parasocial, I feel, because they're like, oh yeah, streamer, bro. But for me personally, I think that's too little engagement. But there's such a thing as too much engagement, like I said, with like DMs. I don't think that people, especially me, I don't think you should have your DMs open to just everyone texting you. I don't think that's safe. I don't think, especially as a streamer, I don't think that's safe. If you're like not a streamer, that's something different. But there's just people that are, everyone online is a stranger. No matter if you've known them for a year, 5 years, whatever. They're a stranger at the end of the day. You've never met this person. You don't know their habits. They could just be, I don't know, this is a very big leap, but it could happen. There could be like someone plotting against you in some sort of way. They might be plotting your downfall, like Piper does me. They might be like planning to murder you, you know, stuff like that. It's just you never know. Just be safe online. Like not everyone shows their true colors online. Everyone has their own certain like persona they put online. It's just, yeah, so I don't think every single person on Twitch should be allowed to contact you in every single scenario, especially if you're trying to be a public figure. If you're I don't think streaming should be about only getting views and money. I think if you're doing this for the views and money, you're not doing it for the right reasons. Because it's just it's not instant. Yeah, Twitch whispers are a thing too. I don't get many of those because no one really uses them, but I get them like once in a blue moon, not from randoms, but from people I know. But I think at the end of the day, keep your DMs closed. Keep those motherfuckers closed.
Yeah.
Do not open them. Whether you are a 1 viewer Andy, 5 viewer Andy, 30, 60, 1,000, 100,000, like don't keep those open, because once you get that broader community out into the world, it attracts a lot different people, a lot of trolls, whatever. It just is not good. I think
Well, Chitzee, to kind of build onto what you had said previously about the keeping DMs open for people. I think another important thing to kind of realize is like we're moving to a very digital space in society already. So I would treat messages from people that you don't know and people trying to contact you about certain things, or just weird people in your DMs in general. It would be the same thing as like you at an arcade in a mall, and somebody just comes up and they're just like, "Man, this looks cool. What's your name, little guy?" Like, you have to be on your toes. You can't read everybody's intentions. Nobody is perfect. Nobody's gonna know who has bad intentions or what. But I just think it's important to take a grain of caution anytime that you're interacting with somebody online, because you never really know who, what, or how that person is going to act once you've interacted with them.
Yeah, of course. I think everyone has like their own silly intentions, whether it could be like anyone in chat being like super nice and amazing, or it could be someone coming in and wanting that me to not have a good day. I don't know. Not expanding on that certain topic, but you know, everyone's different. Everyone just has like their own little fucking things. I don't know. Some people are weird. Some people are just really fucking weird.
Real.
But yeah, I think also with like online space, people think there's no repercussions for their actions just because it's online. It's all very new, and it's all just very. The internet is still so young. It's only like, I think we've only had the internet since like the 90s, maybe late 80s.
Not a very long time.
Yeah. Like not even 50 years. So it's very young. It's very new to, we've all grown up with it. But it's still fucking like hella evolving. Like we all dealt with like the first like iPhones and the first like iPads, the first laptops with that like don't even need like a connector to the wall. Like it's crazy, but people just don't understand there's like a huge digital footprint online, and people have such shit online, and people find out their fucking colleges and shit, and they literally get like banned from their colleges for going to them. So it's stuff like that. So
I think the anonymity of the internet really boosts the courage of people to say really terrible things that in reality they would not even think about saying to another human being. And there's not really anything, I don't think that there is a sort of solution for that for people, because I mean, yeah, like there have been some forums that I've seen, like some video game forums where they've decided like you have to use your real first and last name, so that way, you know, there are consequences to some of the things that you say. But I feel as long as you're trying to be respectful and you don't have any like super evil intentions, I feel like a lot of people are going to pick up on that. So I don't think we should discourage kind of random DMs, because sometimes that's how you're able to find like some good friends. But I think it just ties into what we were saying, where caution is going to be the most important part of that. Cautious, wait out a little bit, try to test the waters, and then, you know what I mean, like once you've already felt out that person, like me and Jolly, like when I message Jolly, that's my bro now, dude. Like that's the homie. Like and that just came from just randomly messaging, whether we were in chat or through private messages. So, you know, just caution, just be careful out there. I think it's just as dangerous online as it is in person nowadays.
Yeah, with people like doxing and DDoSing and hacking, it's like you're never safe. You're never safe. Don't click silly little links, chat. Don't click the silly little links. Don't do that. No.
Yeah, there is no
Um,
prince from Persia trying to give you $5,000 in your email. All they need $200 from you. Okay, that's not that's
yeah,
not actually happening, bro.
buy this and put $1,000 onto this Google Play card. I got you.
Yeah.
But I think there's also like to expand on like there's too much interaction. I don't I've seen it happen, but I think there's lots of streamers that make a presence where they make their chat a little parasocial. Like
Oh, yeah.
they try to make their viewers parasocial so they want to keep coming back. They want that relationship aspect or friendship aspect, whatever that streamers may be, but they know how to make their viewers parasocial. They know how to bring people together like that, and I feel like that's a little bit of a form of manipulation in a way, because you are making those people want to come back so much and give you so much of their time and their money and their space that when they don't get that from you, then you just end up dealing with so many issues along the way. And I don't think it's not good for your mental health as a streamer, and it's not good for those people because they think that they're gonna get something eventually out of you, and you never give that to them. You're just using them for their time, whether it be time, interaction, money, whatever it may be. I don't think that's healthy. I don't think that I think that's a little bit too much. And again, like a form of manipulation. Like that's a lot. That's a
Yeah,
lot.
absolutely. And I also think like there is I think that's an interesting topic actually, because sure I've seen some people that are like that where they've decided to make it to where they really 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 depend on that parasocial link in order to get like monetary gains. But let
Mm.
me ask you this, Chitzee, if a streamer does that, right? To what degree? Now, obviously, we can both agree, bad on the streamer. That is
Mm-hmm.
terrible. That is not good to manipulate people in that way. Because I agree, I think that is a form of manipulation in one way or the other. But to what degree does it start becoming where there is a little bit of fault on the person that is donating? Because I feel like if a streamer is doing that, um, not everybody can just kind of like break away from manipulation. That's kind of
Mm.
the point. But at what point does it start becoming a tiny bit of the blame on the chatter that is constantly providing the money, which is then enforcing the behavior, and it would go vice versa, where they're gaining more money, so they're going to reinforce their behavior. Where does that kind of is there a point where you agree with that, or is there a certain point where it becomes the chatter's fault? Kind of, can you dig a little bit deeper on that?
I think it's a both at fault. Both sides are wrong because the streamer knows what they're doing. They know that this is for their own gain. The chatter, on the other hand, they just see it with rose-colored glasses. They see it as like they I think they're just tricked into thinking that something more is going to come out of this friendship, relationship, whatever. And I think that us humans, we are really fucking stupid, and we crave social interaction, but a lot of us are so inexperienced in life that we don't realize that a certain situation is so toxic and whatever. We might realize it, but for some reason our brain just doesn't want to leave, whether it be I don't want to hurt that person's feelings, I don't want to hurt my own feelings by leaving that person behind, like, or should I actually mute myself in Discord? They don't want to leave themselves behind or whatever. I accidentally hit my control button.
I was like, bro, she's going deep. She went so deep, the mic went out, bro.
Yeah, but I think just us as I've been through I've been through a bunch of shit in my life where I know when a situation's toxic and I need to leave, but a lot of people just haven't had that experience. So I've seen like time and time again where like friends or like mutuals, like they'll tell me about experience they're having with said person, and if I was in their situation, I would have been out by that time. I would have already been like gone.
Absolutely.
Like, the signs are there, like I'm gone. But most people just go, well, like I don't want to hurt their feelings, and I'm like, I don't really know how to like go to them about it. And no, bitch, just leave. It's not that hard. You're gonna be so much more happier if you leave. Just go, dude. Fuck off if they're gonna be hurt. Like, if they're using you, they're just gonna be hurt because that person that they're using is gone, and they're gonna have to go find another person to fucking manipulate and start the whole cycle again. And it's just like, it just sucks to see. Like, you can't just tell a person to do something and they're gonna do it. Like, I've gone to people and they've told me about their toxic situations, whether it be like a friend or a relationship, and I'll give them advice and I'll tell them, you got to get out of that. There's like no way you're just dealing with this. And they'll take my advice for a grain of salt and go, okay. And then they'll never do anything about it. And same shit happens. And they come right back to me with the same scenario. I'm like, you didn't do anything to change it. You're just going to keep going through this whole cycle. Literally, definition of insanity is doing something over and over and over and expecting something different. That's not going to happen. That just doesn't work. That doesn't do anything.
Let me ask you this, Chitzee. And this is still just relevant to this. This is a really, really good question. So I think that's also just the dark side of streaming. And I don't mean to make that sound edgy. I just couldn't come up with another word for it. But I feel like it's kind of a similar concept that you see with cults, where you have the one person. There's one central person that is kind of running the show, and whether it be from their charisma or their funding or what have you, where they have gotten people to kind of follow them. I mean, like, already we have followers on Twitch. There's streamers. We're already talking about like relationships with chatters. It would be kind of the same thing in those scenarios where like a cult leader is having conversations with their cult members. And I know that it kind of sounds like a joke, but like I feel like some people, not every streamer out there is there for good intentions. No one's like, I'm going to become a streamer. I want to make a difference in someone's life. I want to influence people. I feel like some of them are really out here for just the money, and not in like the most evil way too.
Yeah.
So like, it's unfortunate that people fall into those holes, and like I was saying previously, like, at some point the chatter is responsible for themselves. But when you've seen these like cults that have come up in the news, whether it be from like the 80s, the 90s, and even like recent cults that have kind of been like shown in the light, some people are just, they're not that, their life isn't going that great. They're in a very vulnerable state. And all of a sudden you have somebody that's bringing you joy out of nowhere. They're playing, they're playing like, I don't know, like Call of Duty. And you're like, I love this game. And then you start talking with them, and then you start giving them money. And then it's just like this constant cycle of toxicity where people can't really escape from it. And it's abusive, it's kind of like an abusive relationship, where people know that it's not good, but they either have to convince themselves that it's fine. And that line where it's like, you don't know them behind closed doors like I do, like they're a different person when like there has to be some way to try to help people that end up falling into that hole.
I don't think it's just like streamers that are like that don't want them to leave. They don't want them to realize it's bad, so they just coax it and like try to pretend to be their friend and what may have you. I don't know. It's just it's like, I know most streamers like money's cool. I personally don't treat this as a job. Sure, it does fund my bills. It helps me a lot, but I don't want to stream every day and go, okay guys, how much money can I get today from these people? Money. Hey guys, our gift sub goal isn't up. Oh, well, I guess we'll get it tomorrow then. Like, no, like I have goals in my stream, if people want to help. It's not like I want to go on and play games and talk to chat. I love doing this every day. When I was gone for like almost a month from going to Japan, oh my god, I was like, chat, where's chat? I miss chat. Like, I just like having people to like sit there and talk to while I'm playing games, and like I can make people laugh and stuff. That's like such a fucking nice interaction. That's such a nice thing to have, is having a little community that just watches me play my silly little games and scream balls and cock in the same, like,
we missed you, bro.
Yeah, dude. I was so
We
sad.
missed you, bro.
But
We're like, where's she at, bro? She ain't going. What's going on, dude?
Where'd she go? Where does she go? But yeah, I just like having that community, and I like having people that are there to interact and talk and have a good time, and like-minded people to, you know, just chill and hang out. It's fun.
Absolutely. I think we covered that topic like pretty proficiently. I think we dug down and we hit bedrock. So I'm gonna go ahead and, unless you have something else to add, I have the next question ready for us.
You can say the next question.
Absolutely. Okay. So this is from the boy. This is from Jolly. Jolly had asked, what is the scariest story / scenario that you've heard of / experienced?
I mean, like, when I'm thinking of this, I'm thinking of like either like paranormal stuff I've been through, or I'm thinking of like IRL.
Ooh.
But like I've never really been through like a scary situation, like a scary person, or well, I guess like real life, there's like 2 times where I accidentally got in like I almost got in a car accident. Like those were kind of scary. Or I got stuck on a roller coaster once. Like we were going up where you're about to like go down, and it just stopped. And we were like, is this supposed to happen? Are they gonna start again? No, just stopped. We were really high up, and it was like freezing cold. And my mom's ex-husband had to like give me his beanie because like it was just that cold. Like the wind was blowing super, like we were up there for like 30 minutes to like an hour, and finally like they got us like off when it was safe. But they ended up taking down that ride like a couple months later just because it had so many problems. So
no way.
Yeah, it was interesting. I think they gave us like compensation, like a free ticket or like free drink or something. I don't know.
Oh, free ticket to another ride that might break down in the middle.
Yeah, you got stuck up here and we're freezing cold for like an hour. Oh, well, I got something for you. Not we got another one. Not compensation. Yeah, you want that right over there. You see that one? You see that? Oh, look at that! Look how fun! That one's not broken. Go with that one. Go to that one. Go to that one.
Yeah, this one's pog, bro. You know what? We should have never put you on this one. The other one's way better, bro. Here's what I'll do. I'll give you a free ticket.
Not like I could just like sue the company or something for like money, but you know. Yeah.
I think I actually have. I've been through some stuff, man. I've had some scary situations. I'll tell you about one. This happened about 4 years ago. I was working and I was a salesman / collections specialist for a used car lot. Okay. Now, collections is one of the most disgusting things I have ever done for a job in my life. Okay. It is terrible. The people come in with these very sad financial scenarios, and you have to navigate it with as much care as you possibly can, while also making the company money. It was one of the worst things that I have ever experienced. Okay. So there was this lady. She had not paid on her car for about 3 months, right? And with this company specifically, we never outsourced for our repossessions. We had the collection specialist / salesman like me go out and actually repossess the vehicle. So we had been tracking this car, and I hated every single one of them. I always made up an excuse to not go repossess because I felt so bad, bro. Like, I'm a human being taking another human's car. This is awful. But this one, they had nobody else to do it. And this customer had been known to be very like rambunctious. That's the only word I can think of, bro. Like, they are a little silly in the office. They get real like physical. Okay. So I went with my coworker at the time. Her name was Jessica. She was really, really cool. And we went to pick up the car. We had gotten the GPS for the vehicle. It was outside of this very, very terrifying motel that was in the downtown area of where I was at. So a lot of gang violence, a lot of weird stuff would happen in this section. So I just wanted to get out quickly and just get the car and go. So I knocked on the hotel room that was in front of the car, and there was a guy that kind of came out, which the customer is a woman. So I was like, yo, what is happening? And he kind of looked down at me. Bro was massive. He was like 6'6", 6'7", and I'm 6 foot. You know what I mean? I'm 6 foot, so I'm not used to feeling small around people.
Right.
And this guy made me look, he made me feel puny, bro. So me and him, I started talking to him. I was like, hey man, listen, like, I came here, I'm willing to work with you guys. Just I have to take the vehicle back to the lot. And he was just like, no man, I understand completely. Let me get a couple of things out of the car real quick. And he moved the seat forward. He was grabbing a couple of things. He put it into the hotel room. And I'm just kind of sitting there with her, and I'm just like, yeah, this is wild. I can't wait to get this car back into the lot. And he leaves the motel room, and in his hand, he has 2 pistols and a pump action shotgun in his arms. And he looks at me and he goes, listen, bro, this is a lot deeper than what you think. I need this car, and there's absolutely no way that I can give it to you right now. And I was like, okay. And I don't know what it was. I think I was just really, really stupid that day. But I was like, hey man, he's just like moving his guns into the motel. like he's okay. Like he's just getting his stuff out, and then I can take the car.
Yeah.
So he puts the guns, he's just standing there with them, and I was just like, listen man, like I understand, but I have to take this back. This is a repossession. It's gone too far. And he was just like, all right, man. And he gets into the car and he puts the guns into the vehicle. And he was just like, hey, bro, he's like, I'll follow you to the lot. I'll drive it myself. And I was like, no way, bro. Like, I can't let that happen. I can't. Like, I have to take the vehicle physically, brother. Like, don't do this to me. And he like grabbed one of the pistols in the passenger seat, and he kind of just like draped his hand over the driver window. And he just let the pistol kind of like hang on the side of the car. And he was just like, listen, brother, this is deeper than what you think. I have stuff in here that if you repossess it, people are going to be onto you and me. This isn't good, bro. Like, I need you to leave right now. And I was like, yep, I'm not stupid anymore. And dude, I'm not going to lie to you. Was shitting my pants, dog. Like, I was freaking the fuck out. I thought I was going to die.
Oh my God.
So he kind of like, he started like knocking the pistol from like left to right, kind of like to tell me, yo, bro, I will pop you if you do not get away from this vehicle. So I went back into the car, and he started the car, revved it up, and just sped out. He was like 80 miles per hour out of that motel lot.
God.
We ended up calling the cops. We got an APB sent out, which I don't know what it stands for, but it's for when cops see this specific vehicle, they will send in a force to take it, because there's been illegal activities have been attached to it. So we got the car back. In the floorboards of the vehicle, there were, I think it was like 2 keys of cocaine, and there were weapons in the trunk. So they were using this car to sell drugs. Jesus. And yeah, they both went to prison after, because they were not very cooperative with the cops. They found even more drugs at the place that they had the car parked out of. And I think one of the big questions that I had was, if you're going to sell drugs out of a car,
pay for the car.
Why aren't you paying it, bro? You have cocaine money, and you're telling me that you couldn't pay $300 a month, bro? What are you doing? They must have been the worst drug salesman ever, dude. But yeah, that was probably the scariest, because I've been in fights, but I've never had, I've only had a gun pulled out on me a couple of times, and that was probably one of the worst times that I had during that job.
I've never had a gun pulled out at me. Oh my God.
Good. I hope it never happens. Yeah. It's terrifying.
I mean, like, I've lived in a house with guns, but I've shot them at ranges, but like, I learned gun safety from whoever was helping me shoot those guns in a range. So oh my God, just having something like that. Like, one of my worst fears ever is like getting like stabbed to death. Like that
Oh yeah,
That
dude.
is terrifying. Just like that happening to you, and you just super painful and whatever. I won't go into it, but it's just, oh, it's terrible. Jolly, you
Yeah, I
can't
don't like
comment.
how up and close. I don't like how close and personal you have to be with a knife anyway. So like if someone has decided they're gonna stab you, bro, you've pissed them off or they are just
Yeah,
off one. Like guns are way less personal. Oh, if someone's coming at you with a knife, bro, that's I agree. I think that is almost scarier than a gun because
yeah.
they have reason or they are mad or something is going on.
But like if you get shot with a gun, if it's like not in like a lethal zone, you could live. It might hurt. It's probably gonna definitely hurt for a while. You're gonna have to get it taken out, surgery, whatever. But like knife, like if you have like multiple like slashes in your arm from fighting them off, or like stabs, like like fucking bleeding out, like it's crazy.
Yeah.
So that's just scary.
Oh, thanks. Thanks, Chitzee. That was really, really cool. I'm glad
Thank you.
that you decided.
I can do
Wait,
another
what
one.
were we talking about yesterday?
I can do a better one.
You can do that on command, bro. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, with my mouth. I make mouth fart. Fart mouth go.
This is going great. I'm so That is amazing. Thank you, bro. I'm gonna have to clip that.
Yeah,
very
of
good. Thank you,
course.
Chitzee.
Thank you, Piper, for your acknowledgement for my mouth fart. Fart mouth.
Anytime, brother.
I got
Okay,
poopy
we'll
mouth.
move on.
Ah! Sorry.
We'll move on to the next question. Okay, let me see what we've got here. Okay, so this is a good one. We can kind of get away from shooting and stabbing
Oh, yeah, of course.
and mouth farts and
Uh-huh.
stuff. Okay. Well, maybe not. Okay, so this is actually from me. This is a question that I did not post in the Discord channel at all. But I think I sent it to you in the DM whenever we were going over the order of questions.
Mm-hmm.
But so this is a question from me. I asked, why did you become a streamer?
It's a lot of buildup, but I'll sum it up.
We got nothing but time, sister. Go ahead.
I've talked about it a little bit on stream. I guess like ever since I was little, I've just always loved content creation. I've always loved content creation. I've always loved it. When I was little, I would go. I'm not religious. I would just go to the church with my mom's ex-husband's mom. She was religious. I'd go to church, and they'd have a summer like thing where you could like sign up for a class, and this was like before like, well, to get into it, I used to watch like tons of like YouTube, and like I liked stuff like that. I don't remember at this time if I liked My Little Pony, but My Little Pony was a big aspect of my life. Anyway. I'm
Brony type things. Yeah,
bro. I used to go to the summer class, and we do like film stuff. We do like filming. We weren't allowed to edit, but we were like acting and stuff. Acting, editing, whatever, sound production was cool. It was cool. That was like the start of my like, you know, stuff where I got into it. When I got older, I started like, this was also when I was like 8. No, I was like 12 at this time. But like when I was like 13, 12 around, I used to make like, I still have them somewhere on my drive, which I might show one day, but they're very, very cringe. But I used to like film and edit stuff on iMovie on my phone of me filming with like these My Little Pony toys and making like a show out of it. I'd make like a show and I'd post them on YouTube, whatever. I used to have like this is not something I think you can find on the internet anymore. This is on like a completely different channel, so don't go fucking looking. It's not on my personal channel I have now.
Oh my gosh.
And so I liked doing that, and I liked making videos. I used to post them online, whatever. And eventually, like, I made friends that were YouTubers, and I'd make videos with them. Those are still up. Those are still those are still up. I have like a playlist that I made a long time ago of like all the videos I was in with them. We used to play like I think our first video we played was Fortnite, and I didn't even have like a PlayStation at that time. I just had my phone. And I played with her and her now fiance and our other friend. But that was like when we were like, I was like 15, 14. Have been friends with them ever since. Haven't talked to them in a while, but we still are good. She still to this day makes YouTube videos. But I guess like she inspired me a lot to make YouTube videos, and I wanted to be a YouTuber, and I would post YouTube videos like once in a while. I had one that was a My Little Pony speed paint of me making them as Undertale characters. It hurts.
Wow.
It hurts. It
wow.
hurts.
I want to make fun of you so bad, but continue, bro. I gotta hear this.
That video got 200,000 views. All right, that video got 200,000 views. I still have those privated. I still have those privated, but they're still there. I didn't want to delete them because they had a lot of views. And it's just funny to look back on too. Oh my god, I'm getting hiccups. Stop. No more.
Oh
Stop!
yeah, this is the hic cast, bro.
And so I like doing that whenever, and I'd post those in like, I think that was like middle school, freshman in high school, whatever. I think that was more middle school though. And then when I started getting into 8th grade in school, I got my PlayStation. I got a PlayStation 4. I literally just got to play Overwatch. I played some other games, but mainly Overwatch. Overwatch was just my thing. It always has just been my thing, but we know how that's going. Anyway, so
whoa,
Overwatch kind of crazy.
Whoa, man.
And I play that game every day, every single day. And I loved games. And then I was grounded a lot as a kid, so I didn't really get to like play them that much, but I still loved them so much. I still loved Overwatch so much. Overwatch 1, peak content from my little brain back then. And I eventually eventually just wanted to do something with it. My mom's ex-husband was like, if you like games so much, why don't you just like do something with it? Why don't you just like stream or make videos and stuff? You used to do that all the time. I was like, I guess I could. So I had like a parental like restriction on my PlayStation, so I couldn't like stream from my account onto Twitch. I could only do like YouTube. So I did YouTube at first. Plushies used to come in sometimes. Some other random people that I knew as friends on PlayStation would come in and hang out. I'd get probably like 3 viewers max. But at that time I had like 1,000 subs on YouTube from just doing that like My Little Pony shit from back in the day. And eventually like one of my old friends, I don't know who they are anymore, but I remember someone coming to my chat and going, why are you streaming on YouTube? Just go on Twitch. I was like, okay. And so literally that same night, I was like, okay, I'm gonna stream on Twitch. So I made it work. I went on Twitch and I got my PlayStation going. And eventually I had like this old ass laptop. I don't have it anymore. My mom has it, but it was just, I bought an Elgato with some of the money I saved up. Which basically an Elgato is a capture card which you can use for PlayStation, Xbox, Switch to just see your game on PC and stream it. But I also wanted to use it so I could stream my Overwatch gameplay and have like overlays, like cute overlays and like the chat on the screen, and it was just more like professional. I've just always been like, I want things to be professional. I like professional. I like things to look good. I don't like it to look bad. So I got that, and I was a little like, I was getting like told off a little bit by my parents, like, why would you spend that much money just for that thing? Elgatos are like $100-something. And they're like, why would you spend that much money?
Not that much.
Yeah, why would you spend that much money to like do this? And I was like, well, I want to better my stream. I want to better my stream and do this. And so eventually that happened, and then I eventually got a like PC. I got like a PC, which was my first ever PC. It was a cute little PC. It was like pink case, whatever. And then I started streaming more on that. I don't remember how consistent I was. I think I might have done like 2 to 3 times a week when I just like was in school. But I face cammed and I had like a decent little following, like maybe 15 viewers max. I don't remember how my following was back then. But it was okay. And I eventually like would make, I think back then I was making like between like $200 to $400 a month. So I thought it was I thought I was doing pretty good. For face camming as like a 16-year-old on Twitch. It was cool. Yeah, Razor was there. But I was doing okay, and I eventually would get grounded a lot during that time, and I was like, you can't ground me, like this is like Twitch is like I want to make it something. I would refer to it as my job to my parents because I wanted to make it seem more serious. And they would laugh in my face. They would laugh in my face like, ha ha ha. Well, you should be focusing on more important stuff in your life rather than streaming. So that was another thing that put me down from it. And I stopped doing it for a couple months and because I was grounded, whatever. And I remember I tried at my ex-boyfriend's house. This was like an IRL relationship years ago when I was like 17, 18. I lived at his house for like a month for Christmas, but then my mom got COVID, so then I stayed at his house till she was better. But I would try to I remember trying to stream on his PC, and I was streaming then, and I cared about streaming still then, but I just didn't do it as consistently because whatever. But a year went by or so, and I remember at that time when I was not a face gamer, I stopped showing my face. I was like, I want to be a VTuber at that time. I did not like look into anything. I barely knew anything when I was going into the space. I did not realize like you should probably do well, no, I was a PNG tuber. I was a PNG tuber for a little bit. I still have it. Let me look for it. I still have it.
I saw it on your channel trailer. I saw like when you were a PNG tuber.
Yeah, dude.
That was wild to see, bro. Because now you have like, I mean, your VTuber model, bro, is top notch.
You think
top
so?
Freaking notch. Yes, dude. It looks nice.
This is my old PNG from, oh shit, it's not showing on stream. Hold on. Let me move this up a little bit. Will it show if I put it up here? Yeah. Don't mind the other setup, but this is my old PNG tuber. This is, I had cat ears, I had all the clips, I thought it was super cute. I had pink hair, I wanted pink hair, but I advised against it, so I went with brown. I made this on Pick Crew. I found like a cute little thing and I made it on Pick Crew, and it was super cute. I used to love this. I almost went pink hair though, but I decided to go with brown because that's just my almost IRL, like, you know, color hair. So yeah, I went with that, and I still have the channel trailer up that one of my best friends, Spooky, made me. She edited that for me. I just got a bunch of clips from my old, like, oh my god. If you want to go look at that, that's on my YouTube. It's just a bunch of old clips of when I was just starting to stream again. That was probably like, yeah, that was like January, February of 2022. When I just started to stream again, and I was loving it. Oh my god, I love streaming again. Razor was there. Razor would come in, like, he was like my one viewer, but I would just play games like on my own, or I would just play games with Spooky. It was so fucking fun. But I realized, damn, I want to keep going. I love streaming. I love content creation. I love it so much. I've just always loved it ever since I was like 8. And I just love, like, we just slowly built our community. Like, Razor's just literally always fucking been there, like, ever since I went on hiatus for like a year plus. But I just loved it so much, and it means so much to me. And I mean, I got my VTuber model, like my bust up model, like in March 2022. I started using it March 30th of 2022, and that's when I decided, yeah, I'm gonna go full-time with this. I had a full-time job at the time at my family business, but I still streamed every single fucking day for at least like 3 to 4 hours. So then I moved in August of 2022 from that house, and I moved into where I live now. And I told my grandma when I was moving, like, I've been streaming and I really love doing this, and I told her what I was making at the time, and I told her if I need to pay rent and stuff, like, I can go get another job, like, I don't mind, but like I just want to keep doing this, and I need like internet, I need like this and that. And so she made sure that I had the internet and stuff for it. So because, you know, like grandparent Wi-Fi, you go over there and it's like so low as fuck. It's terrible.
Yeah, it's satellite.
Yeah, dude, it's terrible. So she made it good. It's still like it's not the best because, you know, we like crash and stuff, but it's like decent enough for fucking like us to like me to stream. So that's good. But yeah, she supported me, and I remember one month I made like so much money one month. I made so much money that month, and I told her how much I made, and my grandpa at the time, and I told them like how much I made, and she just cheered me on. She was like, keep going, and I eventually like kind of got scared at one point. I remember, wow, ready to go to Savi. Wow, thank you. I remember at one point I got a little scared because I wasn't making as much as I'd want to, and I do have bills. So I did get an IRL job. I got an IRL job at Big Lots. My hours were really fucking weird, so I wasn't able to stream as much as I'd like to and stuff, and as much as I wanted to. I'd get tired certain days and I'd have to take days off, and I just don't like that. I hate that. I hate it so much. I hate having to like take days off and fix my schedule up and make a schedule. I just like to have set schedule and do that. I even told them like I want to be off at least by 6 every day so I can work in the morning and stuff and then go back to streaming at night. I just wanted to make that a consistent schedule. Didn't happen. Whatever, retail jobs. But you know, I made it work, and that was between like it was like between like April and like almost, it was like, this was last year, this was 2023, this was between like February to April, I think. A couple months. It wasn't even like 6 months or anything. It was like maybe 3 months. And so I quit that job because management and stuff sucked, and my grandma was like, just go back to full-time streaming. Just literally just go back to full-time streaming. I don't want you to worry about a job right now. Just go stream. Stop stressing. And I was like, okay. And I do have to pay rent now to my grandma. So that's a thing. And I was like, well, if I want to do streaming full-time, I'm gonna have to do a lot more things. That's why you see like the sub incentives and stuff, just if anyone does want to help out with that. At any time, not talking about it now, but like just anything you guys give me really fucking helps. So it's just it's to help her. And I told her like if I can't give you that much a month, I'm going to have to get another job. She does not want me to go get another job. She wants me to stay streaming. So yeah, I'm still streaming to this day, and we're back in present 2024. Just had our 2nd year anniversary full-time streaming. So yeah, it's been a good run. I love fucking streaming. I just do it to give smiles to other people's faces and give smiles to my face, because you guys are always such fucking amazing little goobers. Balls. So yeah. So yeah, that's literally like the lore of why I became a streamer, and you know why I like streaming. It's just always just been there. It's just always been something in the back of my mind that I've always wanted to do. I don't know, something just keeps telling me stream, keep going, stream. And I'm just like,
well,
okay.
I think you have a knack for it. And we've kind of already discussed this with our unofficial,
Yeah.
I mean, the reason why we even are here now, our discussion that we had like a week ago. I think that you really do have a knack for it, and I think it's going to be interesting whenever you're being interviewed by people here in about a couple of years, and there's like 4,000 viewers, and everyone's like, "Yo, this is really awesome to hear." So, thank you for that, Chitzee. I really wanted to ask you that, and I think you gave pretty much everybody like a really, really good idea of like the origin of you, and I'm really, really excited to see the next chapter because I feel like now like you're talking and you're moving around with different energy. Ever since our discussion, I've noticed like a really, really like an energy shift. And it's really, really good to see. I think that you're gonna go on to do really, really good things, man. And I'm gonna be here for the entirety of it. But
I
anyway,
think that
aside from
I think what sorry to comment on like what you just said. I think our discussion that day helped me a lot because during that time I was having so much self-doubt and having so much anxiety about streaming, just like any other, like literally Jacksepticeye just put out a video about how he was thinking about retiring and how he's having so much self-doubt, and I was like, wow, like a YouTuber that's been doing this for like a good couple of years of his life, like almost his whole life, and doing it consistently like I have been doing it, not as much as obviously he's been doing it, but like still having those self-doubt and stuff just kind of like verified like, okay, everyone gets that. But I guess just our talk that day really helped me just like ground myself and be like, okay, I'm streaming, people like you, like you have to ingrain it in your brain that people like you. I promise people are like you and they're your friend and they enjoy your content. So that discussion helped me a lot, and that's why I'm like, okay, especially because Psycho's leaving soon, like streams are gonna be I have so many streams. I'm gonna try to make so many YouTube videos, TikToks, whatever, because I'll have a lot more free time. So yeah, it's just something that helped me a lot. I liked it. It was fun. It was cute.
yeah, I'm telling you, the energy difference is extremely noticeable, and I'm not talking just like the traditional energy of like, oh yeah, she's like really hyped up for the stream. I'm talking like you like the creatively, you're already like, look at what we're doing now. This is a new concept. This is something that you haven't done
Yeah.
before. And I think it's really, really good to see. And I also feel like everybody in the community is really excited because with this newfound energy and like new direction that you have going now, we're kind of like your little soldiers, just like really like rallied behind you. And I think that you have a really, really good core community here. That really just wants to see you succeed, bro. Like that we really just want to see you do well. Because I mean, I guess I can only speak for myself, but I just really want to see you like just be crazy in this industry, dude. Just like really succeed. Be great and because I think that's where you deserve to be. But
Thank
unless
you.
you have something else to add, because we're getting way too wholesome, you know what I mean? Like,
Chat, stop
this is
spamming balls and canister, please, please.
but I think this actually ties perfectly into the next question, unless you have something to add to what we were talking about.
Uh, I guess I just really appreciate like everyone coming in and hanging out with me, even though I'm not doing like Overwatch full time anymore. So it helps a lot. I was so scared when I was gonna leave Overwatch if I was gonna go from like 40 viewers down to like 15 or 10. I was so scared, but a lot of us have stayed, and that makes me really fucking happy that a lot of people still care about my content and stuff. So it's nice. It's nice.
Crazy, it's crazy. Like almost like we find you entertaining and we enjoy your
Oh
presence.
yeah, something or whatever.
Pretty wild, bro. But yeah, this ties perfectly into what Firewolf had asked in the Discord. Firewolf asked, "Are there any members of the Onicat community who stick out to you, and why?"
That question's hard because if I do say certain people, I feel like other people are gonna feel excluded. But I'll probably just say like
I see.
the OGs, I guess. So if I don't mention you, I don't hate you, I don't dislike you. It's just because they just, oh god, it's hard. Don't be mad. Don't be mad. Okay. So I guess one person that sticks out to me. Hi, Razor. Hi, Razor. Hello. Hi. Just because I've known him for so fucking long. I've known Razor so long. He's chill and it's just he's been here ever since I was face cam. I literally had there was like a thumbnail when I found those old My Little Pony videos. There was a thumbnail There's like a thumbnail of when I took a picture of myself on my streaming thing. When I was face camming, I X'd my face out, but I sent it to Razor and I was like, does this look familiar? And he was like, how the fuck did you find that? So it was just funny to see. My old setup used to be so cute. I used to have like curtains next to me by my window, and they were like tinsely. They were like a see-through white, and I had like these fairy lights that go through them, and then my bed behind me with like anime posters. Yeah, it's pretty sick face camera.
Yeah, that sounds freaking poggers, bro.
Poggers, and I had like LEDs around my room. They'd be rainbow. Gah, gah. It was sick. It was sick. Who else sticks out to me? Hi, JK. Hi, JK. Hi, JK. I think JK was one of my very first, like, I would say JK is one of my very first, like, community members. Like, he was there, like, he's been here, like, every stream ever since, like, we've met, like, a year and a half ago now, almost. And he's just been there. Like, when I first started streaming, I didn't think that there was really gonna be people that really just stuck to my community and really just like stayed for every single stream and like actually enjoyed being around. But JK was one of like the first like ever people to be like that chatter, and then eventually became my mod and my friend. So JK I think sticks out to me a lot in that way. But yeah, JK the best. JK is awesome. Let's see. Who else can I think of? Yeah, he's that guy. He's that guy, pal. He's that guy. He's him! Let him cook!
JK is him, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Actually, JK, because whenever I first joined chat, he was the first person that I was like, dude, I have to consistently make contact with this guy because he's always positive. He's always
JK.
positive. He's like a very, very like, he's the foundation of the community. And I can't thank him enough for that. I think JK is just like a really, really nice guy, really, really cool guy, and I'm just really happy that he's here in the chat and here in the stream to brighten other people's day, man.
He's a little magnet. Everyone just gravitates toward him. He's like literally the best. Who else like sticks out to me like in the crowd?
If you don't say me, bro, we're gonna have a problem, bro. I kind of need you to glaze right now, bro. It's yeah, like cool I am and how awesome I am and stuff. I'm him. You know what I mean? You know, you can just take your time with it. It's cool.
Oh shit! I'm accidentally in this call. I didn't mean to call you, bro. My bad. Like, I can call if you want. Let's see. Who else sticks out in the crowd? I would say Sky too. Sky definitely sticks out. Sky has been here like a year and a half as well. There's like a lot of like core people that I met like that was just like a year and a half ago. I feel like I don't know what it is. I think this sounds so cheesy. Like the universe just sends people to my stream, and just like that chunk of people that like comes in eventually just like stays, and we just have like a nice interaction. Oh my god, it's Geezy. And so Sky,
oh my god.
Sky's always been there, and he's always chilling, making people laugh with his silly little stuffs. Let's see. Who else can I think of? I just hate like not saying like everyone, because I don't want everyone to be like, oh, she doesn't think of me. I think of you, damn it.
I feel like people they're not gonna, I don't know, man. I feel like that's, I mean, maybe certain people, but like, I feel like for the most part, I don't think anyone's really gonna feel that way. So it's really whoever comes to mind at this moment. Everybody knows that you're here for the community anyway. I don't think you have to be like, I have to say everybody, they're gonna hate me. No one's gonna hate you, man.
Let's see. Scree is also one that I feel like Scree is more of like my friend. Like me and Scree, he met me from my chat. He was one of the core people that found me through Overwatch 2 beta. And he became like a Twitch chatter. I don't even remember like how we like became like friends, but him and I hang out like every night now. Like me, him, and Psycho, we just play like League of Legends like every single night and just chill. But Scree is like my best friend, bro. That's my homie, dude. That's my homie. So I get Scree too, I guess. He's watching WrestleMania right now.
Of course he is.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm a League goober. But yeah, I think that's like some of like the main core people that really just stick out to me. Obviously, there's people in chat like are very active chatters: Piper, Geezy, Croc, Jolly, Mambo, Zion, Plushies, Fire, like like all like are very like super active like OG chatters that come like at like if every day, if not every other day, like you know, you guys, I see you guys, and every time I see you, I'm like, oh my god, that's so and so. I love them so much. But I see you, and I love you guys so much, and I appreciate everyone that's here, OG or new or like old, whatever.
Hey Chitzee, do you want to know who sticks out to me in our community?
Jolly's balls.
Bro, let me tell you a little something about Geezy right quick.
Oh,
Geezy, that's a silly fella, brother. I'm not gonna lie. Geezy is when he's here and he's like constantly interacting with like the sound alert board, or he's always trying to find a way to kind of like spice up stream. I think Geezy is a really, really big piece too. I think he's more of a
we do not care.
I don't think he wants to be like out there like that, but I think Geezy, yeah.
We do not care. Sorry, we could not hear what you were saying.
No, that's great. Thanks, Geezy. Thanks,
wow,
bro. I appreciate that. Wow. But yeah, man, Geezy's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm glad saying stuff about. I'm glad I was glazing, bro, and did that. That's great.
Stop
that's
glazing.
Great. Shout out,
We're having a podcast, dude. Stop glazing.
Yeah.
But yeah, Geezy's great, bro. Geezy, how long have I known you now? You've been following since 2022. Damn! Jesus Christ. Geezy has been here since I was a fucking bust up modeler. Silly little Geezy, bro. Too long, man, free me! Bro, Geezy was like the, Geezy probably was like the foundation of like some of my early streaming. Nans came in, like, just like my streamer brain was like, holy shit, this guy's crazy. He proved he was like the foundation of myself, and he always like would gift and do stuff, and I was like, wait, does this guy actually like me? Like, do people actually like me? And Geezy, I think, was like the first person to like prove to myself that like I can make people laugh and smile. Geezy, did we even play Overwatch back then? It's been so long. It's been like 2 years, bro. It's been 2 years. I don't remember. Were you Doomfist one trick back then? I don't remember.
He was born a Doomfist one trick, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure. No, I think that he used to main Doomfist, like when he was a DPS, and I remember when he switched to tank, it was like a whole new world for him. It was like completely different. It was crazy.
Yeah. I think we've pretty much covered the special members. Listen, anybody that wasn't mentioned, Chitzee absolutely hates you. She doesn't want you in chat anymore, and don't show your face around here. You know what I mean? That's what that means. Okay, so more community, more about the streaming community that you have here. Firewolf asks, will you ever have a nickname for your viewers? For example, Tricky calls her viewers Tricksters, and Onigiri calls her viewers Onibros. Would you ever have a nickname for the community, bro?
I've thought about it. We had like... We've thought of like Chatzes or like Chitters, but like back in the day, like when we thought of those things, people were like, no, I don't like that one, or no, I don't like that one. And they just never really like stuck. I've never really had like a community name that's like stuck, like that's like, yeah, I want to call everyone this for the rest of time. So it's just like, it's like a username, bro. Like, you're gonna call these people this, whatever. Yeah, the tweakers. But I've just never found something that's like
Huh?
that. Huh?
Did you say the tweakers?
Yeah, that's what Mambo said.
Oh, dude, that would be excellent. Yes, we should be the tweakers.
But yeah, I don't know. Like, I've just never found like I've always wanted a name like that, like something that these big VTubers call like their people. Like, I don't know, like obviously like those names for people, and like Camila, she has, I think she calls, I don't remember what she calls her little like chatters, but her chatters are like her little mascot. Like her mascot is her chatters, is like these little like imp thingies. They're so cute. But I don't know, I don't really know like what. Good job. Oh, think of the
It is for you.
Thank you. But I don't really know what I'd call everyone. Oh yeah, like they're called chimps. They're so cute. And I don't really know what I'd call everyone. I think that just like also might come with time. Like we'll find like more like things. I don't know. It's hard. Like,
Well, let me ask you this, right? So like you the theme of cats, okay, are very prevalent here. So if I guess the way that you could maybe decide it, again, this is completely up to you, bro, but you know, we're always talking about oh god, we're always talking about like cat boys and cat girls and stuff. Like, I don't think it would be outside of the realm of possibility for us to have some sort of a cat theme for the community, because I mean, your lore, you're dead ass an Oni cat, so I feel
yeah.
like it would just kind of make sense to stay with the cat theme anyway. Yeah, I don't know, man. I just think, I mean, eventually I feel like we'll come up with it, but I feel like the way that you view us as chatters is kind of like, yeah, like what JK said, chittens, bro. Like, I don't know, like maybe we could do something with that. Like that theme, like that's along the lines of like what I would think we would be nicknamed after.
Membo said, Piper's blushing thinking about us. Guh. And then Geezy said, what's Piper's persona name?
Come on, guys, we've been through this. We've already been through this. They call me Frostfang. Oh God, I can't even do it, bro. I can't even do it, dude.
Oh, that
I'm
stabbed
just,
me.
you know, what I mean, I'm just him. You know, that's just how it goes. Sometimes that's how the cards fall. Okay, but we'll move on to the next question unless you have something to add on to that, Miss Chitzee.
No. Next question.
Okay.
Balls.
Next question. Yo, this is from the boy. This is from Sprite. Okay.
Yo.
This is from the guy.
Yo.
The guy that barely knows me. He says, "What are some special / unique memories you have from life?"
Fucking your mom. Sorry.
Wow, that's really awesome!
wow.
Yay! 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 Wow, guys, can we please get 250 gifted right here, right now, guys?
Let's see. Do you have any?
Boy, do I.
Wow.
Okay, let's see. He said specifically like special or unique. I have a special memory. It's gonna be kind of simple. It's not really gonna be that crazy of a story. Me and my best friend, I won't say his name. I'm not trying to dox my bro.
Dox.
But me and him, we've been best friends since the end of high school. I've kind of, well, not the end. I think we met in the middle of high school. But me and him, we were kind of just driving around. We were listening to. Do you know the artist Kyle?
No.
Okay. Well, he's cool. He's a cool guy. I like him. He's very casual. He's fun. And his new album had just dropped. Me and him, we had just graduated from high school. So this was like 2017. Don't call me old, bro. Please don't call me old. I already know this.
What'd you say, old man? What?
Yeah, sure. It was 2017. We graduated from high school. And we had like a little bit of a road trip. It wasn't really like planned out. It was improvised. But it was nothing crazy happened. We didn't have a crazy event happen. We didn't have this moment of like, oh, bro, I was thinking the same thing. Let's go to a party. We didn't do anything like that. It was just him and I in my car driving from one city to the other. And I think it was like at that time we had graduated. There was no real reason for us to hang out outside of just how good our friendship was.
Mm.
And I had just appreciated him being with me. It's weird, man. Like, I don't see best friends or special moments like that where it has to be cinematic or something crazy happens. Sometimes it's just the existence of somebody that you love being next to you that is good enough for me. And at that time, it was in the afternoon. We hung out for like 6 or 7 hours going into another city. We then went to like GameStop. It was very simple things, but it was like I could feel like our, I don't want to say brotherhood, but that's like my brother now, you know?
Yeah.
And I appreciate him for always being there with me. He's still here for me. Like, but me and him, we've had like our moments where we, it's been like a roller coaster. It's been up and down, but that's my brother, and I just appreciate his presence in my life. So
Mm.
not really that specific of a memory because it's not like anything crazy or cinematic, but yeah, just kind of being there with my best friend was enough for me.
Wholesome. The gears are in my brain. They're going. They're the little like that this thing from SpongeBob where all the SpongeBobs are trying to go into the files of the brain and trying to find stuff for whatever
Yeah,
was
they're
going on in
like
the
burning
episode.
it. It's
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
dude.
all the little me's in my head are like going through the files, being like, what can we do? Sorry, Geezy's muting me.
Oh, it's okay, Chitzee. While you're muted, I'll go ahead and say it's all right, dude. You don't have to say your best special memory was meeting me, bro. It's okay. I already know that. You don't have to say it to me. I kind of already know, bro, and I appreciate that. We can circle back to this question if you'd like. We can move on to the next one, and then we can circle back to it later once you've gotten the thought.
Huh? Did you say something?
Yeah, no, I didn't say shit. Continue.
Okay, cool. No, I don't remember any good memories. I don't really think. I mean, I guess like Disneyland or something, but not like really like I haven't had really like too many core memories or something. I don't think so yet. Not yet. Not
Okay.
yet.
Yeah, that's no problem. We can move on to the next one if you'd like.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is from Plushie, bro. Shout out Plushie.
Hi,
I think I saw Plushie in the chat. Shout out
Yeah.
Plushie. So Plushie said, any tips on dealing with burnout?
Fuck Burnout. I hate Burnout. I guess from like a streaming perspective, like Burnout is so bad. Oh, I try so hard not to get burnt out on streaming. But the thoughts consume. The thoughts consume, bro. They consume. Fuck. Stop. Stop.
Bro, are you commanding your hiccups down right now?
I'm trying.
Stop. Stop. Bro.
I would say like from like a streaming perspective, if I'm getting burnt out from streaming, I think the best thing I would do with is I would take like a break from whatever you're doing. Like say it's like homework or something, take a break, dude. You're gonna like say with like I'm just bringing up so many things because I'm just slowly processing what I'm saying. Like that YouTube video I made with the Poppy Playtime video, I got burnt out on that for so long. I had to go through 5.5 hours of footage. I was like, it was crazy. I suck at puzzle games. God, dude. So long. And there'd be times where I'd be working on that video for 6 hours at a time, and by the end I'm like so burnt out and I can't come up with anything funny, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put this down for the day. I come back to it tomorrow. I'll come back to it tomorrow. And the next day, I would come up with a fucking ton of fucking funny shit, and I just put it in the video and make it, edit it, whatever. I think the best thing for burnout is if you feel like you're getting tired slowly and you have to realize, shit, I'm getting burnt out, you need to take a break from said thing. You need to take a break. Like, say for like, if you're dealing with work, like actual work, like a job, you should probably like, if you're getting so burnt out that you hate going in every single day and you like agonize and want to actually like fucking burn the whole building down because you are just so terribly like burnt out, I think you should take like a week off. Go take a week off. Take 3 days off. Say I'm busy, bro. Say you're sick. I don't know. Take a break. You need a break. Like with art,
Yeah.
like dude, with art, I've been on art block road for forever. For fucking ever. I stopped it because I just did it so much that I just eventually just stopped doing it. And I don't like that I did that. I just stopped doing it. I just never did it again. So now I draw little gremlins instead of actual art pieces. Yeah.
I think from the perspective, because I'm not a streamer, so like the burnout of like content creation is a little bit different for me. So I did music for about 2.5 years straight, and I work a very corporate sales job, which is riddled with burnout. There's a bunch of people that get into it. There's a lot of energy in the beginning, and then you know, maybe humans aren't fully meant to be inside of a building for 8 to 10 hours,
Yeah,
just
something like
talking to
that.
other people. Yeah, we're not exactly built for that. So there is a lot of burnt out with that. So I'll go at this from 2 different angles. So with music, the burnout and writer's block that I would get is insane. The way that I would write music, I would sit and I would want a theme. I would, you'd have to come up with, does this rhyme? Are there enough syllables inside of this measure? Can I fit this inside of the bar before it starts to become offbeat, right? There's a lot of things that you're having to consider. And I didn't sing. I really, really wish I could sing, bro. That would just make things so much easier, but I cannot. So I did rap music. I did lo-fi hip hop. I did a little bit of normal hip hop. And with that, sometimes when you're too close to something, and this is outside of just content creation and outside of just work, just with life, when you're too close to something, you don't see the bigger picture. The only thing that you're focused and keyed in on is one little aspect of something. And that's never a good place to be. It's always better to step back and kind of regain a little bit of energy, regain a little bit of perspective on what you're trying to do. So when you're reaching that point where you're constantly focusing on having to, maybe you want, like you were talking about, you want to get this Poppy Playtime video out like as soon as possible, and I need to come up with something funny. And there's a lot of pressure that we put on to ourselves. If you're able to take a step back and really see it for what it is and why you're doing it, that is going to be way more beneficial to you than deciding to run on fumes and be like, I can get this done. I'm going to pull myself up by my bootstraps. I'm going to be just fine. That's one way to make something that is not going to connect with an audience. And that's one way to absolutely burn yourself out on something that you enjoy in your life.
Yep.
So the thing that I would suggest if somebody is actually experiencing burnout on anything, isn't just content stuff, on anything, it is to exactly what you said, Chitzee. Take a break, man. Take a break. Recharge. Not everybody is, I see it like everyone has like a social battery. Everyone has like a battery that they keep inside of themselves, maybe inside of their soul, what have you. You have to recharge or your device is it's gonna shut off.
Yeah.
It's gonna shut off. You're not gonna get anything done, and you have no idea when you're going to get that energy back again. And that's how people stay in blocks for so long. That's how people get stuck in those little mental blocks as well. So, and some people feel guilty if they're not constantly putting something out, if they're not constantly generating value, if they're not constantly doing something, they feel guilty that they're not doing anything. Sometimes you just gotta relax, bro.
Yeah,
you gotta sit back and just chill out, do something that you enjoy, eat some Skittles, bro. You know what I mean? Like, do something that's different from what you're trying to do and get a better perspective on why you're doing it.
Yeah. You can't just keep going and going. It's like me going, okay, I'm gonna watch YouTube all day. Wait, why did my phone die? Huh?
Yeah, exactly.
You're working that motherfucker out like all day, dude. You need to give him a break. Put him on charge. Do something, man.
Yeah, you can't just constantly do. And again, I think this again, it's like a circle. It is the definition of insanity, bro. If you're
Mm,
gonna keep doing this and you're gonna keep going without a break and you're gonna go without recharging yourself, and then you get burnt out and you wonder why, you are insane. You have to change some of your circumstances, and you are responsible for changing your own circumstances. Not, you're not gonna have somebody that's just like hanging out over you, being like, "Hey, bro, I see that you're getting a little bit tired. I would suggest, maybe chilling out a little bit." Like, you're not going to have that. You have to be responsible for yourself. So
yeah.
always remember that you're responsible for yourself. You're responsible for your battery, and hopefully that helps out a little bit for your anyone that's going out with burnout.
I think too, like a good thing for burnout too is if you need like also like a change of pace is really nice too. If you're like want to feel more inspired but you're burning out, go like take a walk, go take a drive, go hang out with some friends. If you don't have any friends, like do something that involves people, or maybe you like being by yourself more. Do something with you. Like go take yourself out on a coffee date. Go take yourself like out to like lunch. Go get takeout or something. Go walk around and do something. Like get out. Like do whatever. If you don't want to leave the house, then work in a different room in your house. You're working in your bedroom every day. Go work in the living room. Go work in the kitchen. Go work outside in the backyard, front yard, on your front porch. Like do something else. Change up the environment.
Absolutely. Dude, I think we pretty much agree on on how to deal with it, and I think we both do the same things for it too. So that's good.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you want to add to that, or do you want to move on to the next question?
I think next question.
Okay. This comes from the bro, dude. This comes from Jolly.
Wow.
We're gonna we're gonna switch up the vibe a little bit. This is gonna be maybe a little sillier. It might get a little deep. I don't know. But Jolly asks, "Would you like to be immortal?"
No. No. I think like it's just if my friends and family weren't also immortal, I wouldn't want to be immortal. Like
Yes.
it would just suck, bro. And I think we ask ourselves this question because we're so early in life right now that most of us are scared of dying. Like me, I'm scared of dying. I don't want to die yet. I have so much I want to live for, so much I like want to do with like my content creation and everything. Like that's just my little bubble, my little world that I want to expand. And if I die, if I fucking fall over and die right now, I won't get to experience any of that, and I won't be able to do that. But it's just like I think when you get later in life and you realize like, okay, my life is getting closer and closer to when I'm probably going to die. Like when you reach like 50, you're like, okay, I probably have like 30 years left. Whatever. That's why midlife crises happen. Mostly men. And
Oh.
yeah, buying that sports car you always wanted, doing whatever you want to do, just shit like that.
Yeah.
But I think when you get closer to the end of your toll, you think, okay, I've done most of the things I want to do. Like I'm not really that scared anymore. I know most people, old people I've talked to, like about dying, most of them are like, oh no, like I don't care. Like whenever it happens, bro. I'm ready for it.
Yeah.
So I think when we're early in life, we're like, yeah, I want to be immortal, I want to live forever, I never want to die. But when you get closer to the end, you kind of just start accepting it, and it's just a reality.
Oh, 100%. I think my perspective on it is pretty similar to yours. So I'll preface this: I'm not religious.
Mm-hmm.
But the way that I see life is, I don't know exactly how we got here. I can't really sit and kind of be like, yo, this is how we got created. Like this is what's going on. So with me not knowing the answer to that and me trying to find the answer to that, the idea of being immortal is kind of stripping away one of the only reasons why I kind of enjoy life. And I don't know if that sounds like edgy or like sad or what have you, but like one of the most important things in life are loved ones, whether it be family, friends that you meet, people that you know. The only important thing to me, because I'm not following any sort of religion, I'm not following any sort of piece of scripture, I'm not following anything like that. The only thing that matters is my interactions and relationships that I make with other human beings on this planet. So if I'm going to be immortal, I'm going to be losing the people that make up the reasons why I even enjoy life in the first place. So my answer to that is no. I would absolutely not want to be immortal, because I couldn't bear just like being alive for that long after losing one of the main reasons why I even. So
Yeah, I think the meaning to life is love. A lot of love, whether that be friend love, relationship love, family love. Like, just gotta love everyone around you. That obviously make you happy. But I think that yeah, like us people, we're very social creatures, and we interact with family, friends, or relationships, you know. And I think that, you know, if we lose those people that are so close to us, like a family member, or you get old and you grow old with your partner and you lose them, that's just like, where am I gonna go now? Like, what do I do? And you just, if you keep experiencing that over and over and over and over and over and over and over, it's just, you're gonna end up being in isolation and all by yourself. Guys, I'm gonna make a reference. Ari from League of Legends, she's immortal. She has a bunch of people die around her. She's traveling the world alone in her lore. Like, it's crazy. So I don't think that I want to be immortal. Like, yes, I am scared for death. If I die in like 10 years, wow, that's scary to me. But if I'm like 65 and that's still kind of young. If I'm like 70 and I'm like, all right, you know, I if you know, like, I'm like, okay, I've done a lot of things and stuff, so I think like if it comes in like 5 to 10 years, like, I'm just kind of prepared for it. But it's weird to say that now, since I currently am scared of death, to be saying that. But I think maybe along the lines, like, I've learned so much in my 21 years of life that by that point I'd be fine.
yeah, I think that's kind of the beauty of being a human being in the first place, is knowing that you're not going to be here permanently. So that drives you to make decisions, and it drives you to make friendships or have relationships with people, because you know that you're trying to experience things in a relatively short amount of time.
Yeah.
So I think we pretty much agree on that, Chitzee.
Mm, mm.
We have two more questions. Would you like to move on to the next one?
Yes.
Okay. This is another one from Jolly. This is going to be a little sillier, I think. Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. So Jolly asks, if you could have an army of any fictional character, who would it be?
Fuck. If, like, are we fighting like in a war, or are we just having just a casual army of these people?
I think we'll just say casual army, because I think if it's the other one, you'll want to pick like combat focused fictional
Yeah.
characters. So like casual army of just whatever you want.
Is it a single character? Is it like multiple characters?
The way
Okay.
that it's posed is like one fictional character, and it's just like copies of them.
Okay. Okay, yeah, Jolly said single. Uh, fuck. But would I want a whole army of just the same person over and over and over again? So many people. I'm trying to think. My brain is going to My Little Pony characters. Like, dude, that'd be so cool.
Yeah, dude, Rainbow Dash, bro. I bet Rainbow
Nah,
Dash would be
dude, fuck it.
sick.
Twilight Sparkle, easy.
Oh yeah, bro. You're right. My bad.
Yeah, bro. That's who I'd pick. Do you have a pick?
Yeah, man. Groot. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'd want army, whole army of Groots, and I'd bring them into a town square somewhere, and I would just have them chant their name, and just try to bring in as many people as I could to join in. And then I would just have this massive army of people saying, "I am Groot," and I would just run that shit, bro. I would be terrifying. I would be my own nation.
Right. Of course. But would it
That's
be
how
baby
I'd be,
Groot,
bro.
teenage Groot, or adult Groot?
Man, I'm gonna be honest, baby Groot, that dude's adorable.
Yeah.
But you know, I mean, it's also like the same utility of like I could throw him, and I would use that as a way of advertising Groot cults. I would just grab a baby Groot, I'd throw him through a window, and I'd be like, "What the hell is going on here?" And then you know he wouldn't be able to say shit because he's fucking Groot. Groot doesn't have shit to say.
He'll
So
talk
then
shit
he'll
in
just like
Groot.
annoy him. Yeah, he'll just move it around and talk shit, and I just bring in more people, and you know I would just, you know, I'd take over, bro.
Right. Of course.
Pretty cool, right? Pretty sick. Okay. So I think we answered that question, dude.
Yeah.
So last one, and this is from me, man.
Man.
But do you have any tips for somebody that is going to be just like maybe here in a couple of months, someone that is going to be entering the streaming world as a brand new streamer?
Yeah. Do not put so much fucking money into streaming when you're first starting. Do not put a million, like hundreds, if not thousands of dollars into streaming. Yes, you want your, I coming from a baby streamer to like a little, like a bigger streamer. Do not put so much fucking time and money into your stream. Put time in it. Yeah, not time. Just don't put a bunch of fucking money into it. Yes, you want your stream to look good. Yes, you want your stream to look professional. But do not spend hundreds of dollars on it. Like, if you're wanting to be a VTuber, don't spend like $6,000 on a model. I've seen people that are like baby streamers and they spend so much money on a model. Yeah, it's really pretty. Yeah, it's really cool. But that's not gonna get you views. And like, imagine if you just spent $6,000 on this model and then they just stopped streaming. You spent $6,000 on that model, you just stopped streaming because you didn't enjoy it as much as you thought.
Yeah.
And you didn't get as much traction as you thought you would. So I would say, VTubers, get a free PNG. There's Pick Crew, whatever. Go on Etsy, go on Ko-Fi, go on Fiverr. You can actually pay people to make you a custom thing if you want something custom. There's so many free assets. Oh my god. I literally like found this background on stream like within 20 minutes. It's animated, it's nice, you could use it. $0 I spent on this. All it did was send it to my email. So if you want free assets and stuff, there's so many free assets. But if you feel like you want to spend, if you personally want to spend all that money and spend it on custom stuff, go do that. It's your own money. Don't do that though. It's not smart. It's not a good financial decision. Like now, I spend so much money. I've been spending so much money on right now on stuff for my stream, stuff I can't talk about. But I've also been spending money on new emotes. Yeah, new emotes. So cool. You know, like I feel like I have the community and stuff to do that, and I feel like everyone would enjoy that. But back then, I would spend so much. I've spent so much money on streaming just because I was a baby and I didn't know there's so many free stuff. I thought you just had to all get it customized. So I spent so much money on that stuff, which I don't use anymore. And make sure if you're buying stuff, a lot of stuff, do not if you're buying stuff, make sure you use it. Because I would buy stuff for like a good amount of money and then I would use it for a month and hate it. So make sure you love it. God damn it. But yeah, I think a lot of streamers just put so much money into their content creation because I do too. Like people say you spend money to make money. My VTuber model, whatever. I got a VTuber model within 2 months of me coming back to streaming. I don't think that was a very good financial decision because I only went bust up. I could have just done full body. But, you know, I think that, yeah, I think that that's something. If you are getting away from the financial stuff, if you are a baby streamer, make a schedule. Make a schedule. Do not just do random times, because your community will be weird. Like, they'll never know when you're going live. Post it on Twitter. Post it on Discord. I don't know. I guess Instagram's good now or something. I don't know. Schedules are really important when you're first starting, especially if you have like an IRL job, because, you know, people that come into your community actually want to spend time with you and give you their time and attention. They don't know when you're going live. What the fuck? When this person going live? Oh, they went live 3 hours ago? Oh shit, I didn't know. Stuff like that. That's why I have set schedules for me trying to go live at 6 o'clock. I don't do that all the time because my schedule is so fucked. I try to go live between like 6 and 7 now. So most of my community is used to me going live around that time, and I do post like when I'm going live. But I do need to keep going live at 6. That's just something I've been slacking on. Another tip I would say is if you have a funny clip, if you have funny game, please post it on other social medias, because Twitch, I would say in my experience, is good for discovery. It's not for everyone. I've seen people that have been streaming longer than me, and they just haven't been able to find people that suit their community and have stayed around. I think Twitch should fix that. Twitch has like the recommended pages, but how often do people go to that? Never.
Not too often.
And when Twitch recommends me, let me look at my Twitch recommended right now. I have 2 people that are around the same viewership as me in that section, 24 and 21. I have 4 other people in there. One's at 51, one's at 64. The 2 other ones are at 100 and 262. So it doesn't really show too many people that are smaller. There are some people that are smaller here, like I am. But it does show bigger streamers, like 2, 100, whatever. I feel like a lot more people are inclined to go to bigger streamers just because I've talked to other people, and I think there's been a lot of chatters that have said to me, oh yeah, I attract to more bigger streamers because I think they're more entertaining. I think there's so many streamers that are so small that haven't just been discovered yet, and they're so entertaining. Like a lot of my like VTuber friends, I'll watch them and I'm just like, dude, like I love this person's so entertaining. Why don't they have more viewers? So, you know, stuff like that. So I think a lot of people just don't give smaller streamers a chance because they think that, oh, this person doesn't have that many viewers, so they can't possibly be funny or entertaining or something. So but just very much try to make a brand for yourself. In a way, like usernames are really important, color schemes are really important. You want to have like a theme to your stream. Like my old theme when I was a baby is like pastel galaxy and whatever. But people would like know me for that. And oh yeah, consistency is very key. You do not want to go live once a month. No, that's why schedules are important too, because you want your community to know when you're going live, what time, what dates. You could even make like a set schedule, like I want to go live Monday, Wednesday, Friday, just on the weekends, maybe weekdays without weekends, something like that. You want to be consistent. You do not want to slack. If you are wanting to make this something to find people and entertain them, and make a community, you have to be consistent. You have to make a brand. It's not just, some people literally just take it, go live, say silly funny stuff, leave. I think that can work for some people that have the green thumb for streaming, but does not work for everyone. So I think a lot of people are attracted more to brands and more to consistency rather than click a button, go live, say a few funny things and leave. So, or maybe not do anything at all. Maybe they're just sitting there playing and it just don't even look like their chat. Like, there's just,
oh yeah,
so yeah, if it's something you like really want to do, I would say it's not just about going live, it's about a lot of things behind the scenes, and it takes a lot of work. Personally, for me, I could be doing so much more, which will be happening soon, but I get caught up with hanging out with people after streams, so I just don't want to disappoint anyone. So I just hang out with my friends and stuff, and I should be doing more. But yeah, you know. So I think it's just about consistency. It's about hard work. It's not just about going live. You gotta put yourself on other platforms, because not everyone that watches people on Twitch are on Twitch all the time. Like me myself, I'm literally only on Twitch to support my friends and stream. I do not watch other streamers all the time. I'm more of a YouTube person, and a lot of the time, some of the VTubers I know on Twitch, I mostly watch their YouTube videos. I'm more of a YouTube kind of guy. I like watching like the funny clips. A lot of people don't like to just. We all have TikTok brain. We don't like to just sit there and watch a long stream of someone just yapping. Like, people right now might not like the content we're doing right now because it's so like it's long and we're talking and we're yapping. Maybe they're like, oh, I have to go on my phone, I'm bored, like I don't want to do this. Like, we just have such a short attention spans now that I think short form content is a little bit better for this generation of iPad kids. I wish it didn't matter that much anymore, but it does. So yeah, I think video content is a lot more important to put out. That's why you should learn editing. People should learn editing, and people, if you don't want to learn editing and want to pay someone else to do it, there you go. You can do that. Editors are very good people and they work hard. So, yeah.
Well, I'm gonna say something about this because this is the last question. Now I feel like if you wanted to, we could take questions from chat, but I really, really wanted to say this because I feel like our last discussion, I wasn't able to really communicate it to you that well. So, and this isn't any self-promotion because I'm not streaming, but you being in this chat and becoming your friend is something that has really changed the direction of my life. And this is gonna get a little wholesome, okay? Because I feel like I really need to say it, and I think this is the perfect time to say it. You and I, we became friends like pretty quickly. And the time that we had become friends, like 8 or 9 months ago, I wasn't in a very good mental space. I was very lazy. I didn't have any sort of motivation. I didn't really, I had no direction. I was just kind of going to my job, and I was just selling, and I felt kind of like a zombie. But you were so entertaining, and I'm being genuine. Like, I'm not to, because like when I'm genuine, I try to like say balls and shit to kind of like, it's like a defense mechanism. So I'm trying like real hard not to say balls and shit. But like, just kind of being in here with you and just becoming your friend has really, really changed my perspective on what I want to do with my life. And this is like a personal thing that I'm telling you, because this is something that you're doing to people that aren't just me and people that aren't in a position to just like tell you like right here, right now. But you inspire me so much that I ended up leaving the job that I was at because I had felt better. My mental had gotten better, and everyone here in the community, JK, a couple of people that aren't here right now, Jolly, communicating with Croc, talking with Geezy, beating the campaign with Razor. All of this stuff really, really, really helped me in a positive way, and it inspired me. I want to do content creation. I wanted to become a streamer, and that's because of you. And I just wanted to say, thank you for what you do with your content, and thank you for everything that your stream does for people. And I'm a living example of the type of influence that you can have over people. Because I'm feeling a lot more confident in myself. I'm feeling, just better overall, because we're all friends from this chat. And I'm friends with you, and the fact that you even invited me here to do a podcast, I think that's amazing. I didn't think that I was really that type of person, but you have put hope into my like spirit, dude, that I could do this. Yeah, man, I just really appreciate it, and thank you for everything that you do.
Man. It's so nice. It's so nice. I think you and You. Oh, hold up. Thank you, Zinbu, for the sub. I'm sorry, I almost said follow. Thank you so much. But I'm really glad that I can like give you that inspo and lead you a little bit to where you are in your life, I guess I would say. Just from me doing my little stuffs. I'm glad that me saying and doing all this content has brought at least one person to a better mental or a better standing point in their life. I really try my best to bring a cute community together and just have positive. I love positivity. I love bringing people together. I love people being in a good mental. I just love that. It's really nice to see, and thank you for sharing that with me. It helps more than you know. It doesn't like fuel an ego or anything. It just helps me reassure myself that I'm not doing this for nothing, and it's my dream to be doing this. So every day is just a dream come true, being able to just do this as a as a, I hate saying this, quote unquote, job. I hate saying that. I hate saying that. It's more of just my dream to be sitting here with everyone, and even like us just chilling. And I never thought, like with the podcasting, I never thought that I would be doing like a podcast or like streaming full time. I never thought I'd be doing that. So I think it like, if I was looking back on myself and told my 15-year-old self, yeah, when you're 21, you're gonna be a full-time streamer, and they're gonna be like, what? Like, that's crazy. So I really appreciate you sharing those thoughts with me. And
yeah, I can't believe I'm here. I genuinely cannot believe I'm here. And that just, I think that's just a testament of the type of effect that you've had on me, like as a friend. Because like this whole time I've been kind of like oh no, like I'm talking with streamer and I'm just like a chatter, and I need to chill or whatever. But I feel like you and I have like genuinely become like good friends, and it was weird, bro. Like the first time that we ever interacted, I was like, yep, that's gonna be the homie. Like I don't know what it was exactly, but it just kind of like clicked like that. And if you would have told me, because I've been here for like what, 8 months, like
yeah.
if you would have told me like, dude, this person that you find entertaining is going to eventually like want to like host a podcast episode with you, I'm just very, very thankful. And I just really can't believe that I'm here. And it just, I don't know, man, it just kind of, it trips me out. And hopefully with this inspiration I can make something that's great. And I'm gonna be here for you whenever you grow. And whenever we do the next podcast, I'm sure we'll have more really, really cool topics and really, really cool discussions. But that discussion that we had a week ago, dude, I still feel the effect from it.
Dude, real.
You can see it with you because you're streaming and a lot of people can see it, but like at work, like when I'm selling and I'm talking with my bros and just everything, it like revitalized me, because it was like we were going over things that I had not covered in my life ever. And I think that's really, really special for two bros to like actually be able to communicate with each other and really get things off of our chest and really understand what it is exactly that we want to do. So you're in like my like top 5 of like super positive connections that I have with people that have like made my life better. Yeah.
I think also going back to like our conversation about people that make like parasocial relationships with their viewers to try to get something out of them, I would say with me, if I say, yeah, that's my bro, that's my friend, I'm not saying that to make someone parasocial. Like I mean that, like like I mean that you're not just like a chatter, you're like my friend. I consider you like my friend. Maybe I'm the parasocial one, I don't know, but
I feel like it's past that. Like it's like at first it was like a streamer chatter thing, but now it's just like, dude, you're just another human that I like communicating with. Like I feel like it's beyond that now. I feel like it's just like, hey, you're my friend. Hi, I'm here in
Hello.
your chat. I'm here to say random shit. I'm here on a motherfucking podcast with like one of my favorite people.
Podcast.
It's freaking awesome, dude. Like, yeah, I don't know. I'm just thankful, man. And I don't know if we're gonna take questions, if we're gonna end it here, but I just wanted to really get that off of my chest and let you know where I'm coming from. And I don't want to make it weird. Like, I don't want like next podcast you're like, oh, this guy, I influenced this guy positively. I better watch. You know what I mean? Like, I better treat him a different way. No, dude, we're still gonna talk about taints. We're still gonna talk about balls. I just wanted to like
Balls.
just cut away all the irony and bullshit that I say to you and just be real with you and get that off my chest. So thank you for letting me do that.
Of course. We can take questions. I don't mind. I know I haven't been reading chat this whole time, and I've been seeing some people like say questions or comments, and I've been semi ignoring them because my little streamer self is like, I must say something.
Yeah.
But if anyone has any like comments or questions about literally anything we've said, like you can say it in the now. Chat, you have my attention. 07. But if not, if anyone has nothing to like comment or question or anything, then that is totally fine too. And also, Zinbu, if you're still here, I super appreciate that sub and you sticking around. Hello, I'm Chitzee. Hello. Hello, it's nice to meet you. First thing, if you are taking questions, do you deal with imposter syndrome, and how do you deal with that? I don't think I have like full imposter syndrome. I think of like I have a teensy bit, because I think like a lot of me, I see myself from another person. I look at my VTuber model like when I'm not streaming. This is when I'm not streaming. I look at my VTuber model and I go, oh yeah, that's me. Like that's me. Like I see that and I see myself as that person. I see myself as me. Like my model right now, that's what I look like. That's me. So I think that's more of like this I forget the word. I'm just like, it's a different reality. It's different reality. I don't know, dissociation or something. But I think of myself as I'll watch my content and I'll be like, is this funny? Like, do people like say these things to like be nice, or are they saying this to whatever? I guess every streamer, like I said, go through this where they have self-doubt, where they're like, I'm not funny, or why am I not growing immediately, or whatever. I'm like, I've been doing this 2 years. 2 years does feel like a long time I've been doing this. Do I have something to show for it? Yeah, I have a fucking awesome ass community. We may be small, but if we keep going, if I keep working hard, something's gonna happen. Something's gonna happen. So I think that's a good form and a good way to look at it is I have this awesome community. I do not take anyone for granted. So yeah, it's nice. But
yeah, I feel like that kind of like ties into the whole like reminding yourself that, because you talked about self-doubt whenever we had our discussion like a week ago.
mm-hmm.
You talked about a lot of self-doubt and how you had used it to kind of like fuel yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's important because some people don't have that special person or specific person that's going to come in and say, hey brother, you know, you're doing great. Like, don't doubt yourself, you're doing good. Sometimes you have to be that person for yourself.
Yeah.
Because not everybody is going to understand what you're trying to do, and not everybody's out there looking out for your best, you know, like looking out for the best for you. So it's kind of important to kind of do that for yourself.
Exactly. But I think my imposter syndrome is more of self-doubt, I guess, than imposter syndrome. But I feel like a lot of people deal with imposter syndrome more when they are bigger. Like, they really see it as like, is this really happening to me? Do I really have like this whole community? Do I really have like this, all these people like enjoying me? Like, is that really something that's going on, or is this all fake? Like, you don't know. So yeah,
I think another thing too, like, because I can't speak from a perspective of a streamer, but from somebody that is in like a pretty high and I'm not jerking myself off, like I'm just saying like a pretty high corporate sales job, I felt like I was an imposter because only really the best of the best get the sales position that I have.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, there's no way. Like, I'm not that type of person. Even though in this chat I'll be like, I'm him, you know me, I'm the shit. Like, I don't feel that way when it comes to like my job. I feel like I shouldn't be in this position, and I've only pretended and faked myself to the top.
Mm-hmm.
And one way that I was able to deal with it is we have like performance reviews that we do with our managers or whatever, and some people fear them. People really don't like hearing about how they've been doing or what have you. I go to my manager and I'm like, brother, I need you to tell me right here, right now, because I won't be able to tell myself.
Yeah.
Am I supposed to be here? Or am I doing good? Like, please review what I've done and let me know what I've done wrong. And every time, bro's like, dude, you're like top 3. Like, you're
Yeah.
fine. Like, please chill out. And
That's
I
like
guess
how
it's
I am.
like, what's up?
That's how I am with like streaming. I'm like, am I good? Is this good? Funny? Huh? Ha ha ha.
Yeah.
Balls. So
That's how I feel. I'm like, dude, am I even that good of a salesman? I've only pretended. Like, I'm faking this whole thing. And then my manager sits me down and is like, bro, you need to chill out, man. You are good. Like, keep doing what you're doing. And, it's important to hear that from other people, but there are some times where I don't want to go bother anybody for like that sort of approval that I need. And it sucks that I need it. But
yeah.
I do feel like an imposter in my job, and I have to remind myself they wouldn't have just picked some random person for it. You obviously got chosen for a reason. Just shut up and do your job. And sometimes that helps me. Some people may not like that because that's kind of negative self-talk where it's like, shut up, dude. Like, nothing what you're saying matters. But for me, that works, and that's how I kind of deal with imposter syndrome, at least in a job.
Yeah, I think kind of like the same thing with me is like I'll have that where like, am I really fit to do this? And then I'll be like, just shut up and fucking stream, bro. Just keep going. Just keep doing it. Like just
yeah, we do
go
the same thing.
do this. Do just stream. Like some days I'll be like,
Yeah.
I don't want to stream today. Like I'm sad. I'm like, I literally slap myself on I don't slap myself. In my brain I slap myself on the face and I go, just fucking stream, bro. Just go. Just go do it. Play like a silly game. Like I guess the example of that the other day was like I played like League and some other game or something, and I was like, like I really don't want to play Overwatch today. Like I really don't want to do it. Just keep going. Just keep streaming. Just don't stop. Just keep going. Never stop. So, yeah. But let's see. Do you have anything else to add on, or do you want to move on to the next thing?
No, I think we pretty much covered it. Well, you deal with it the same way, which I think is dope.
Plushies asked something for you. She said, I have a question for Piper. Any tips for getting back into writing both music and fiction?
Oh, that's a good question. So I got burnt out on writing music and making music for about 2 years. And there are some angles that people take at that. Some people are like, oh, you just got to get inspired, bro. Like, you just have to go live, like, go do something weird and cool, and that'll inspire you to write things. Which is kind of true. It's kind of true, but it's not all the way true. I feel like if you're going to be doing music, the best way to kind of treat it is every album or every track that you're making should kind of be like a landmarker for where you are in life. And in order to do that, you do have to live life. You can't just kind of be, you can't kind of just chill in your room. And I mean, you can make like a video game type of, like, I have a lot of video games in the music that I make, and that's fine. But you do have to go out and actually do like some sort of an event, even just like walking outside and like looking at trees and looking at the grass. That gives you ideas. It gives you like fuel for what kind of vibe you want for a song, what kind of theme you want to write for a song. And one of the big things that I always said, because I was in journalism when I was in high school and a little bit in college, is to keep writing. The moment that you have to get all of the crap out first before you get to the diamonds in your brain. So if someone thinks like, oh, I just got inspired by something, I'm gonna write this line down real quick and this will be the song. You have to keep writing. You can't just wait for that to just hit you. Get all of the terrible lines out. Dude, I have like 600 notes on my phone. I could pick up one of them and tell you probably the worst rap line you've ever heard in your life. And that is the point of it. You're getting the gunk out so that way you're able to get to the good stuff and that you can make a song off of. So keep writing no matter what. And that is what me and anyone that I'm friends with that are writers or people that are producers or people that make music, that's everyone runs kind of by that creed. You have to keep writing and you won't get better until you just keep doing it over and over and over. It's about repetition. So I guess that would be for getting better, and to deal with the burnout of it is to just go experience things. And it could be small things, it can be minuscule, it could be just literally going outside, and that seemed to be enough for me to feel a little bit of inspiration to get back into writing.
Nah, bro, you gotta go to like 10 raves and go like crash a car and burn a
Yeah, bro.
house down.
If you're making rave music, like if you're making crazy party stuff, then yes. But if you're making stuff like me where it's like introspective and you're talking about like, I can't believe she left me, or oh my gosh,
I miss her.
I'm a little nervous. Yeah, dude, like if you're doing that stuff, like it's a little bit different. So I guess that's where you have to decide the genre or theme or emotion that you want to put into the song in the first place. So yeah, that's pretty much all I've got for that.
All right. So do you want to move on to the next one?
No, let's just stay on it.
Oh,
What
okay,
about you,
cool.
Chitzee? You I know you write, bro. You got any
Yeah.
any tips on writing songs?
Yeah, let me get my notes out. Hold on.
We've heard you freestyle, bro.
Let me just flip through this real quick.
What is that, a notebook?
Yeah, I got my notebook out. Yeah.
Dang, bro. You be writing hella.
Yeah, let me just. Okay.
Shit.
So you want to know this is some lines I got. You ready?
Yeah, I'm so ready, dude.
Boot up to stream.
Yeah.
Balls. Balls.
We want them.
Your mom.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Yeah.
The rot consumes. The rot consumes.
Blood.
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 Damn.
Shit. Damn.
Shit. Oh my
We
god.
got Piper coming in hot. I was gonna say coming in someone, but
Okay.
I thought that was a little weird.
Okay.
Geezy saying we don't care. Whoa, that's crazy. Dylan
Whoa.
with the dicks for 250. Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa.
Shit,
bro.
I'm just so tired of this bullshit. I'm ripping it up. And fucking taking my anger out on my art.
We just saw the real Chitzee for 3 seconds, guys. Never forget this. Never forget this moment.
Balls, 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 balls.
Yeah, but we can move on, bro. Like, I have nothing else.
All right. Jolly asked, what is the biggest or most dangerous animal you could beat in a fight?
Oh, Chitzee, you're not beating any dangerous animal, if I'm being honest.
Bro, what the fuck? I could, like, wrestle a bear. No, I can't. Yeah, I can.
Absolutely not. I think, actually, that's wrong, because I feel like dangerous animal for you is different for like the normal person, because like I feel like if you saw a cat, you would definitely have like issues. Like, no, not even that. I feel like if a rat was really pissed off and he caught you on a bad day, I don't think you could take it.
What? I could step on that motherfucker.
Absolutely not. I think rat wins, bro. I think
He's
the
gonna
rat
knock
wins.
my vans. My vans.
Bro, straight up, he's just gonna backhand you, bro. You know what I mean?
Nah,
Like, he'll slap you
bro.
around and it'll be wild.
Okay, but talking about like dogs and stuff, like rabid dogs, I don't know. Dogs are strong, bro. They're scary. Some lady got like torn up by her 3 dogs or something.
Yeah, I dogs terrify me, dude. Like, I'm genuinely scared of dogs. Like
I could
they
take
creep
a
me out.
cat. Like all they could do is just bite your hand or your arm and scratch you. Like that's not gonna kill you. But like a dog, like a medium sized to large dog. That, like if they're rabid, they're crazy, they're evil. Back up.
Yeah, they go for your jugular, bro.
Yeah,
Their like bite force
they're
is
like
insane.
lions. They're crazy.
Yeah, they will fuck you up. That is for sure. I think I could take a bear. I don't know if that's my confidence. No, just kidding, bro. I could honestly, I think I could go toe to toe with a bear for exactly 10 seconds, and I think that's impressive. Okay, I think I could, you know what I mean, hit him with a little, hit him with a bit of this, hit him with a little bit of that. Maybe juke him a little bit. I think eventually he will rip my larynx out, but that's fine because, you know, I mean, that 10 seconds I'll feel like a badass. So, yeah, I feel like I could take a bear for a little bit.
But I think dogs are like the most loyal. Like, I guess with cats, if you die in your like house or apartment, your cat, after a couple days of not getting any food or water or whatever, they're gonna eat your dead body. But dogs, scientifically, will not. They will leave you alone.
Dogs are mad chill, bro. And unfortunately, I'm scared of them, and I do not like them. But hey, shout out dogs.
Are you scared of my pretty little princess dogs? I have 3 of them. Two of them are King Charles Cavaliers. One's like a mini doodle.
Chitzee, I'm gonna be honest with you. If it is taller than like the middle section of my ankle, I have like a fear response.
Well, like they're like at least below the knee.
Okay, it depends on how they're looking at me.
They're very cute little babies.
Okay, if they're cute, and they're not past my knee, I would probably not shit. I'd probably piss myself, but I wouldn't shit myself, and I think that's a very important distinction.
That's improvement. That's good.
Yeah.
All right. Do you have anything you want to add on to that, or are we going next one?
No, I'm good.
All right. Without names, tell us an experience without knowing content creators, who was forming parasocial relationships with their viewers for his or her benefit. Who? Are we asking like who, but mean not to say names? I mean, I guess like VTubers. I know a lot of VTubers, or like hot women, like really hot women online. I know a couple of them. That
absolutely.
Like even the sexual ones, or just face cammers. Like they try to make those.
I saw one that was like, I'm here to drain your wallet. And I remember just kind of like putting my phone down and looking at the wall, realizing that like us as humans, we are so fucked.
I think I've seen it more with women. I don't involve myself with male streamers, but I know there's lots that like try to make that like boyfriend experience to try to lure girls in, because a lot of girls fall really easily. Girls are very manipulated very easy. But I think males do it too. It's not just women. I'm just more in the women's space because I just don't like men a lot with interacting with them.
Oh God.
If it's in my chat, I don't care. But if I go personally to do it, I don't want to do that. Like I don't want to go and do that to some stranger. But if it's like a friend or someone in chat, I don't care. But yeah, I think that just I mean like not everyone's a good person, so you know. Yeah.
Whenever I decide to start streaming, I'm gonna be that. I'm gonna be a wallet drainer. I'm gonna tell everybody.
Experience?
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, all right, guys, if we can get 20 gifted right now, I'll take you all on a date, and then you know what I mean, I'll just get that money, dude. I'll get that money and run, dude.
Dude, I always feel bad making jokes like, guys. Like I remember one time I said to you, you said to me like, yeah, what can I do to get blanky? And I said 5 gifted or something, and then I was like, does that sound bitchy? Did I just sound bitchy? That was just a joke. Like
dude, I was genuinely asking though. I was like, I gotta see this. I gotta do it. But that's like, I feel like that's wholesome kind of, because it's not like, I don't know, dude, because like you're kind of a wholesome, I mean, you say some crazy shit, but you're not like a like these women that are on face cam and they have the mirror and it's like showing their ass cheeks and they're just like, oh my God, like can we please get like, if you give me 5 gifted and I'll call you a good boy, like, you know what I mean? Now that's fucked. That's terrifying. That's not good.
I mean,
this one was
like a year ago or so, like before like any of like the chatters that are in here really met me. I remember I tried to do lewd tubing at one time, just did not work. I was just constantly saying balls and making jokes. So I think it was just more of me trying to. I mean, I do still make sexual jokes, but it's not as sexual, obviously, not towards anyone, but like I still do that. I would prefer if I had more of an 18 plus community, not just because of the lewdness, just because of what I talk about. Like I talk about fucking moms, I talk about balls, I talk about like
God. Why do you say it that way?
What?
I talk about fucking moms. Like,
yeah,
you just made it sound so serious.
It's casual, it's cool.
Yeah.
So I mean, I have more of a raunchy, like, lewd, like, sense of humor. So I just do not want anyone under the age of, like, at least 16 to be in my chat. No way.
On
no
God.
way. If there was, like, someone that came in my chat one time and they said they were, like, 13 and they were making, like, some fucking weird-ass jokes. And I said, ban. I banned them after stream.
Good.
So I just prefer, like, I think at least you have somewhat of a brain when you hit 16. So, but above that, no. Yeah.
Yeah.
But if it's anywhere like 15-year-olds, I do not want anyone that's like 15 to be in my chat.
Ayo 19
Okay,
amazing months sub to the
answered
most
that one,
awesome
bro.
Oni cat.
Skyfire, thank you for the subby. Thank you. Happy 19 months.
Oh, I can't see the questions anymore.
I got it. I got him. Wazah asked, "Are you a booba or a feet person?"
Jesus.
Answer now. It's very serious.
Nah, bro, you answer. You're answering that
okay,
first, bro.
Tits. Done. Your turn.
Okay. All right, guys. So let me bring you guys down to. Let's break this down, right?
He's gonna bring you guys down to his feet level.
Oh my God. All right, guys. Let's break this down, right?
Feet.
I think it's interesting that they said boobs or feet. They didn't even mention ass, bro, and I think that's disrespectful. Because that is quite obviously the best thing.
Shut the fuck up. You're tiptoeing around the answer. Just it's like a which one? Which one? Chat wants to know.
Yeah, you know, and it's interesting. Let's go ahead and break down why you want me to answer this question. So, okay. Yeah, tits, man. Tits are cool.
Ah, sick. Let's go. No feet for Piper, bro.
Absolutely not. Those are gross.
I think feet are good for walking. No.
That guy likes feet. That is for
feet.
sure.
He makes it very clear.
Oh, absolutely, brother.
Let's see. Next question. Croc said, "So why do you?" Because in my opinion, I think isn't very, and because if you'll end up and we all know we don't want that.
Okay. Here, give me 1 second.
I have a response.
Oh yeah, go on, Chitzee.
Redacted.
Oh yeah, no, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Hey Croc, we're gonna need to talk after stream, bro. I think what you said was really, I think it's just fucked up. So I think we need to talk, bro. Not really cool, for you to kind of come in here and talk about, because honestly, and I really do believe that you deserve to, and you really should. Okay?
Yeah.
All right, and we'll talk more after stream.
Of course. All right, next question. Jolly said, "Scariest nightmare experience." I had a lot of nightmares this past month, just from anxiety. But I did have one time where I did have a like, what's it called? It's where you're like awake and you can't move, but there's like a demon around you or something.
Oh, sleep paralysis.
Yeah, that. I had that one time, 2 times.
Ugh.
Yeah.
What happened? What did the nightmare figure look like?
I didn't see it, but it like whispered in my ear and like choked me out.
Ugh.
Choked me out. But
Oh.
Okay. So I say this as a joke because that particular guy never came back, but I think he had the wrong house. But I woke up, I was laying on my right side, and I was awake, but I couldn't move, and then I just felt something lay like right behind me. I felt its hand slide on my neck and start choking me, and then I felt it's something come closer to my ear and whisper, "Chris, tell her the truth," or tell them the truth, or something like exactly like that almost. And then I couldn't breathe, and then I couldn't move, and then I like tried to move and I couldn't, and then I felt the hand, like it just faded away. Just like I didn't feel it like come off. I just didn't feel that choking feeling anymore, and then I just didn't feel them, and then I could move, and I like woke up and I was super fucking terrified, and I was like, what just happened? Like the only person I know that's name is Chris terrifying. Is like my friend Spooky, because I call her Chris. But I was like, I don't have a fucking secret to tell her. What the fuck? Like, wrong house, busta. Like, Jesus Christ.
I have a nightmare figure that I've had since I was 8. And he hasn't gone away. I've given him a name, and he looks the same every single time. It is so creepy. His name's Eddie, and bro is terrifying. He's been terrorizing me since 8 years old. Bro, I'm 25 and this motherfucker won't go away.
Dude, I used to have a coworker that had something like that.
What, like the same nightmare figure?
It didn't even do anything. It was just this dark, tall ass like ghost figure, whatever, that would just sit at the end of their bed and watch them sleep every single night.
Dude, okay, so this guy, mine, right? He would always. So I would always get attacked, and it would always be in the middle of a very wholesome, good dream. So I'll be with like family, or it's something that's like really sweet, and I'll know when it's because I'm a lucid dreamer. I don't have to do anything. Like, it's crazy. I've never really told a lot of people this, but like I can lucid dream without even trying, like all that special stuff that people talk about, where I can just lucid dream. I can wake myself up. I can do things in my dreams whenever I want. It's fucking crazy. So I always know when it's going to happen. Right. So I'll move from like a happy section of the dream, and then I can feel like an eerie feeling, and then I'll see him, and he's just like, it's a blurred face, and he always attacks me. And it's crazy that you say like choking. Bro always attacks me, grabs me, and then he whispers in my ears like every insecurity, every fucking like bad thing I've done. He'll just like whisper that into my ears. And I have to like shut my eyes and wake myself up, or it feels like forever. It's just going to go on. And it's been the same guy for like over a decade. It's been the same guy.
Jesus.
And it scares me. And I think the last time it happened, it was like a couple weeks ago. And it was the same thing. I was just dreaming about something really cool. I felt he was going to come, and pause. I felt like he was going to attack me. And I was looking around. I found him. He attacks me. Tells me I'm a terrible person, and then I wake up and I'm like, damn, bro, time to get to work.
Time to go on with my day. Yep.
Yeah, it's fucking
Eddie
creepy.
Is your number one hater, bro.
Yeah, dude, he's my op.
JK said to say hi to Eddie next time you see him. For him.
Oh, that's okay, bet, dude. I'll say hi before I wake myself up from fucking terror.
And Mambo said, at least he's committed.
Dude, on God, bro, he's been doing this for so long.
Jesus Christ.
Someone paid him so much money just to fuck with me, dude.
Yeah, man. You have a warrant for your scaredness.
Eddie a fan, bro. That's fan behavior. Bro.
Let's see. I don't know if we had any more questions. Trying to go through. Holy!
Here are some more biddies for you. I am glad to be a part of this wonderful community.
Oh, they're on my head! Get them up! Ah! Sorry, they were stopping. I have like a beacon of light that's like at the other side of the world, and it just protrudes thoughts and stuff, and when bits are staying on my head like that in the 3D form, it blocks the receptors, and I can't think of balls and cock anymore, so it's really scary. So thank you.
What the fuck?
I had to shake them off.
You are the yapologist, bro. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh my god.
But holy shit, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Thank you for the 900 bits, Zinboo. Whoa. I'm dyslexic. Yay! Yay!
Yay! Yay! Really cool.
But thank you, Zimbu, for being a part of this community with us. I really appreciate you sticking around and hanging out. It's really nice. Thank you for listening to us yap. But thank you so much for the biddies. Thank you. Oh, Razor has one. Razor said, if there was one thing you could go back and change, what would it be?
Nothing.
Nothing. I would say nothing as well.
Absolutely nothing.
I don't have any regrets, and if I do, it's kind of like, I guess, but I wouldn't go back and change it. Like, I don't want, say like one thing. I change back and go one thing. I fix one friendship that I or them ruined, and it was my or their fault. I go back and change it. That, like, I don't have a couple of chatters in my chat that I love so much. I don't have my boyfriend. I don't have, like, my friends. Like, if I went back and changed some stuff, like, would I still be friends with, like, Spooky or something? Like, you know, I just don't. I take, if something happens, I regret it in that time, but then I realize life is stupid if you have regrets, so don't regret anything and just cope. Just fucking, like, huff that copium. Let me just huff some copium real quick.
Yeah, go on. Oh,
you
yeah,
know,
Roadhog
so,
type shit.
Yeah, on gang. So I just try not to, if it sucks for a little bit, yeah, it sucks, but I get over it. It's cute. Whatever. It's in the past.
I regret nothing, solely for the reason that if I didn't do the bad thing, or if I didn't have the bad thing happen to me, I wouldn't be the person that I am right now. And I am, you know, and I love myself in a healthy, not like in an egotistical way, but I like who I am now, and I don't want that to change. And if I were to go back and mess with anything, then I wouldn't be who I am now, and I don't know if I like who I am if I change what happened. So.
And if you have bad things, I think we talked about this like the other time we talked too, an official podcast thing. When you have life experiences and you change that, and if you don't have those bad things happen to you and you don't learn from it, then what's the point? You're just gonna have to learn that again. Like, you're just gonna have to deal with something like that again.
Yeah, you're not growing.
Definition of insanity. Doing something over and over, thinking the same result is not gonna do anything.
Real.
So
you're not growing at all. You're just doing the same thing and becoming stagnant. You know, it's not good.
Yep. Shit's cringe. But yeah, no, I wouldn't go back and change anything. I literally thought to myself, like, I want to go back and be able to experience this. No, I don't. My life was shit when I'm I don't want to go back. I am good where I am. I am good. I'm good. I have a great relationship with my family. Yeah, with the current family I have great friends. I don't have anyone in my life I would think is toxic. There's like a few, but like I do not associate on a regular basis, so I just keep them at arm's length. And I have a great boyfriend. I have a great chat. I have a great community. I have a good life right now, so I do not want to go back. I do not want to do anything. So you know, I think I'm good. I sit. I'm good and comfy.
Healthy perspective. I mess with it, bro.
Okay.
Do we have any more questions?
We had one from Wazah that said, the game you enjoyed the most. Overwatch does not count.
Oh, bro. It's between two. And I'm not gonna I won't go in depth too much. The Mass Effect trilogy, one of the greatest games I have ever played. And I love it. I think it's great. I had so much fun whenever it was coming out. But my absolute favorite video game of all time is The Witcher 3. I think that is one of the greatest RPGs. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yo, shout out, dude. The Witcher 3 is amazing. I think Geralt is one of my favorite fictional characters of all time. The universe of it, because I've read the books. It was first a book, and then it became a video game, and now it's a TV show. The intricacies of the story, the combat. People complain about the combat, but it is realistic. You are literally just a mutated human being going up against insane creatures. Like saying that the combat, like I have to prepare too much or I need to make this oil in order to attack a certain monster. Yeah, bro, because you're a witcher. Like that's what grounds you into the world. So I love the combat. I love the characters. I love the story. I can't recommend it. I can't recommend it enough. It is a beautiful game. It is worth playing. If you're on PS5, they just came out with a PS5 edition. It runs at 60 frames. It's very smooth. A lot of fixes, a lot of bug fixes. The Witcher 3 is my, and actually I'm getting a tattoo of the Quinn sign, which is a power that you have in the game. I'm getting the Quinn sign on my wrist because I just love that game so much. So
Sick.
yeah, The Witcher 3.
For me, I haven't really like played. I just haven't played that many games to be like. I like got into the gaming space like when I was in 8th grade, and that's like before like any of like the good games came out, like story games like Last of Us or any of those like Witcher games and stuff. I love them now. I haven't personally played them, but I've like know their stories, and I know like from I guess like the shows and stuff. I've never watched or done anything with The Witcher, but I heard it's really good.
So good.
And I would say 8th grade I was like 13, 14, I think. 12, 13, 14, around that time. So I think the games that are so commonly loved are just kind of before my time, or I just didn't know of them. I just didn't get into the genre of games, really. And I was also just kind of addicted to Overwatch. So I would literally just play Overwatch. I just have a hyperfixation. I just only play that game. But yeah, so I thought I saw a bug. I got scared. I think that one game that I would say, I can't really say like, oh yeah, you know, like I love this huge game, I love this huge game. I think one game that I always come back to, that I always love, is called Before Your Eyes. I watched someone play a little bit of it. It's a game where you start your life off as a baby and you have to use a webcam for it, but it tracks when you blink, and you try not to blink because if you blink too many times, your life is just gonna flash before your eyes, and you go through cool different experiences, and you go through all this stuff.
Oh,
and,
wow.
I think it's like it's just cool. Like you deal with like friendships and relationships, and you deal with your family passing, and if you just blink too much and go too fast through life, you're just gonna miss it. You're just gonna miss it. And I'm very much as a psychological and mental thinker that when I go through every situation afterwards, like it's just so I think just that concept of like blinking too much and trying to stay in the moment. You have to stay in the moment in life, and if you're not in that moment, it's just gonna go fly by if you're not in that moment. So I think that just that concept kind of stuck with me. I love that game a lot, and if you have not played that game, it's on Steam. I don't know about console. I don't think it's on console, but if it's on Steam, or even if you just watch someone play it, I think it's a really nice experience to go through. It's a really, really good game.
That sounds like a really interesting concept. And I kind of wish I hope it's on console, because I kind of want to see that. It probably isn't, because you need a webcam, so it probably isn't on console. But like, that sounds really dope.
It's such a good game. I would recommend just even watching it on YouTube. Like, I know, like, shout out to the big creators like PewDiePie and like Jacksepticeye and stuff. I don't know about Markiplier. I don't think Markiplier played it, but yeah, I think I got introduced to it by PewDiePie playing it. So I watched a little bit of what he did, and then yeah. So I would say if you think about it, oh, JK said it's on mobile.
Oh, I'll check it out there then. That's cool. Yeah, I'll check that.
Yeah, but yeah, so it's a very good game. I definitely recommend. Plushie said, speaking of tattoos, do you have / want any tattoos or piercings?
I do have tattoos. I have 2. I want to get more. Especially the Quinn sign from Witcher. I want that really, really bad. That's my next tattoo. I don't know when I'm gonna get it. And me and my sister are supposed to be getting the Reaper from Mass Effect put onto our arms. So
Hmm.
I have some planned out. My ears are pierced. I like earrings, but outside of that, I don't think I want any more piercings.
I used to want I want tattoos, but I grew up with my mom and her ex, and they have like shit tons of tattoos, and they always drilled in my brain, which I think is a good thing, but it makes me overthink about it. Um, get something that you're gonna look at when you're 50 and be like, damn, that's a good ass tattoo, not something that you regret getting or you have to get lasered off. So I guess like I've always wanted tattoos, but I never know what to get. I never know what I want. I tried to get one with my friend Spooky when we met at IRL like late last year, but it just didn't work out. The timing didn't work out, so we weren't able to get them. But I was gonna get a tattoo of like Kana holding my favorite flower. That was gonna be cute. I still want to get that
Oh,
if
that
I
is
could,
cute.
but I'd get it on like my forearm, kind of like inner forearm.
Yeah, dude, that would be sick, bro. Do it right now
Oh yeah, let me just
on
buy a
stream.
tattoo kit real quick and do it on myself.
Yeah, dude, easy.
But I have my ears pierced. My mom pierced them when I was, well, she didn't pierce them herself. She went to a piercer, but she got them done before I could even remember, like when I was a baby, like not even like one. So, yeah, I've just always had my ears pierced. But I don't know if I'd ever get a piercing like on my nose, or like my lips or my eyebrows. I don't think that would look good on me. I'm such a fucking like white girl that I don't think that would look good on me. It looks good on so many other people, just I don't think on me. Maybe a nose like stud, but nothing else. I don't think so. I don't know. Yeah.
I respect it. I respect it.
Geezy said a question for me. Would you ever consider joining an agency or try to apply for one? I have applied for one, but that was like a year ago. Like when I didn't even know like about companies. I just signed up for one. I didn't get in. I was like in the, because they do it in waves. They like have like everyone apply for it. They read all of them, and then they feel like, okay, this group of people move on to the next stage. I got in the second like stage after the first one, but then they didn't contact me again, so obviously I didn't. But they have like certain sets of waves. But I have, but I don't think I've known people that like their dream is to be a part of one. My dream is not to be a part of one. I think maybe if like the only company I really want to join is like fucking VSojo, bro. Like VSojo's so cool. But I don't think I'd want to join any on my own terms. Because I've just heard so many bad things about companies like Nichi Sanji and stuff. Like, oh my god, get away. Away.
Oh yeah,
away from me.
that was terrible.
So no, I don't think right now it would suit me to be a part of an agency, VTuber agency. I like being indie VTuber. I like just being on my own. So yeah, I don't think right now it would suit me. But if like some cool brand or something eventually would be like had a trustworthy thing and wouldn't steal my brand from me legally, like signing my life away to them, then yes, that'd be sick. I would join them maybe when I'm bigger. Let's see. I think we only have like 2 more questions. And we're getting to like that
Cool.
3-hour mark. I think we wanted to like settle around 3 or 4, so
Yeah.
Coolest thing, Jolly asks, coolest thing you've been a part of online? Have you ever been in like a gaming group or something online before or something?
Yeah, kind of. I was really into Destiny 2, probably like a year ago. And I met with some of my bros. We met like 3 other people that would raid a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And we had never done a raid at that point in Destiny 2. So we like met up with these 3 dudes, really, really cool people. They ran us through every single raid in that game. And I guess that's like the coolest thing because it was just legit strangers. We hit it off instantly. We ran through all of the raids. They were really, really fun. It was really, really funny. And I mean, we're not really super close anymore now, but like that year of playing Destiny 2 with them, I cherish it still. It was very, very sweet. So that's probably the coolest thing that I've done.
Oh, sick. I think the coolest thing I've done online, I don't know, like stream. I haven't really done too many cool things online. I guess just play games with friends and stream. Dude, oh, my debut was fucking sick. I loved my debut, like my whole lore video and everything. That was fucking sick. But yeah, so yeah, I think that's the coolest thing. I'm sorry, Razor. I was looking at more like highlighted messages of people that were using it for like their commands. But Razor asked, what's one of your favorite game/anime characters? Either or.
Game/anime?
Yeah.
I mean, that kind of just ties back into like the favorite video game thing. I think Geralt of Rivia is like my favorite character of all time. He's imperfect and can be brash, but is empathetic when he needs to be. He's one of the greatest fictional characters I've ever experienced. So I would say Geralt from The Witcher.
I'd say one of my favorite game characters, fuck, I don't know. Since I mean, I love the fucking Spider-Man games. Oh my god. Both Spider-Man games, like the first Spider-Man and the Miles Morales one. Spider-Man just holds a close place in my heart. I love Spider-Man. Just any Spider-Man. I like those games a lot. I guess the main characters always have a good story. I would say anime characters, though. I don't know. If we're talking about, like, waifus, like, girls that, like, I'm like, oh my god, I love her so much. She's so pretty and cute. I guess I like Chitsuru from, Rent a Girlfriend. She's really cute. She also is the reason why I have Chi in the first part of my username.
Nice.
But I guess, like, characters, I really liked Ai from, Oshinoko. I just liked how she was like an idol and stuff, and then at the end, I won't spoil it for people, but something happens to her and it literally crushed my soul. I loved her so much, and then I got my soul crushed. So yeah, I would say both. Oh, my phone died. Fuck! I'm gonna eat rocks. I'm gonna eat rocks.
Do it.
I'm literally a Venture. They eat rocks, so I eat rocks.
Dude, they got that chipped tooth and everything, bro.
They got something to show for it. What do I got to show for it? Nothing.
Gang. A frozen face.
Yeah, a frozen face with my phone dead.
Look, at least it's a smile. Look, dude.
Yeah!
Look.
Yeah!
Smiling at chat, bro. You cheesing.
I love chat. They're so epic and stuff.
Oh my god, gang.
My phone's turning back on.
Kana stare. Look at Kana in the middle of the table, dude.
Your end goal.
Thank you for the $10. Thank you. Much love. Thank you for the $10 donut. Thank you. Thank you. Much love. Sorry, I'm turning my phone back on. Thank you so much for the $10, Joe. Thank you. All right. My phone's turning back on. My phone's turning back on.
You were cheesing so hard,
okay,
bro. Oh my gosh.
Okay, to recalibrate. Cool. I know, Sky. I know. But yeah, so yeah, I would say those are my favorite games / like anime characters. So those are my favorite.
Anime, dude, would be Sukuna on God.
Oh my god, he's so hot!
Him.
Oh, Gojo! Go-Go. I call him Go-Go. His name is Go-Go.
Actually.
Just, I'll stop you right there, bro. Shut up.
Okay, thanks, bro. My bad.
But yeah, I need to finish JJK with Psycho, but every time I see Gojo, I go, oh, it's Go-Go! Go-Go, Go-Go! It's Go-Go! Go-Go, it's Go-Go! So.
Bro, you need to finish Baldur's Gate 2 on game.
Oh my god. We probably won't get to that till he's back from his thingy.
Bruh.
Go-Go is overrated, but he goes like that. You crying? And he's just snap his fingers and he could make me die. I'm not gonna say anything sexual. So yeah. Sukuna though, it's pretty controversial with Sukuna though, because people are like, well, Sukuna's like trapped in like the 16-year-old's body, so people are just like making art of this 16-year-old. I'm like, that's true, it's weird, but like Sukuna, bro, whenever Sukuna comes out, it's just Sukuna, dude. It's just hot demon man that's like infinite amount of years old. I don't know how he is.
I wasn't talking about attract. I was just talking about like as a character. I just think bro's badass.
No, you'd fuck Sukuna. No.
No, bro. I just think he's cool. He's edgy, bro. I like it. You know, I like Reaper. I like look at my profile picture. I mean, look at my PNG. Bro, I like when they're edgy.
Do you just chill chat to look at your penis?
Not right now. Like I said, I'll be a wallet drainer later. Right now, dude.
Oh my god.
What the flip? Like, what the flip, dude?
Experience.
Yeah, with Piper. God, dude, it's gonna be so good.
For a second, I don't know why my brain forgot I was talking to you, Piper, and you said, "Oh yeah, do that thing with Piper," and I was like, "Why are you gonna do that with Piper?" Like, I don't know. I had an out-of-body experience, bro. Fucking stupid ass VTuber, stupid dumb.
Wow, bro. Wow, wake up, bro.
Wake up, wake up.
I'm gang.
So yeah, I think that's all the questions we got, though.
I think it went well, bro.
Yay!
Yay, guys!
Good podcast.
Yeah, we did it, guys.
Good podcast. Good yapping and stuff. Truer pluggers. See, nothing to be nervous about, bro. It's all good.
Yeah,
it's all good.
It's all good now. But I was beside myself until I started talking. But yeah, dude. Thank you. I'm excited for the next one. I think we're just gonna get better and better at this. I think this is a really, really good starting point. I'm gonna go freak out now. I'm gonna go to the bathroom and like freak out, look in the mirror a little bit. Yeah, nervous shit. You know what I mean? Get that out of the way. But yeah, dude, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, bye.
Bye, Piper.
Bye, guys. Bye, guys. Bye. Bye, guys.
Wow. Did you guys enjoy the podcast? You guys enjoy the podcast? Our first ever chit chatting. Wow. But thank you guys for hanging out with us while we were yapping. Thank you. Much love. Kana stare, look at Kana. That's my kitty. That's my little kitty. My little cat. Little kitty cat. She meow. She does meow. Thank you for yapping for us. Of course. I love yapping. It's my favorite thing to do.